Well, welcome you guys all today. I understand it's a very beautiful day today. I'm very inspired today to make sure that I give you my I, which is I love you. I understand that when I go and really, inspire people today, I understand I have some passion to give. I have some knowledge to give today because I understand that for 48 hours right now, I understand I haven't been on the street because of the rain today. In terms of Sydney, I understand just yesterday it was raining, and the day before it was raining too. But understand that what's important today is understanding that your communication skills is going to make you rich, and it's going to make you inspired, and it's going to make you understand that what you need today is yourself the most. You have to understand that when I go and do something today that's really going to help my life, I go and do some nice, beautiful communicational work every single day with myself because I need to talk to myself all day long. I understand today I went on Facebook, I went on nice, beautiful Instagram, and guess what? I realized that I go and send some messages because I understand it's Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Merry Christmas Eve and Happy New Year's Eve. You have to understand either way that you guys go and really support yourselves this year and next year. I understand either way that you must understand that it's around the 23rd of December now, but guess what? I understand what's important right now is understanding that I have New Year's resolutions, I have new goals, I have new tactics and new business strategies, and I have something to say. I understand when you have something to say every single day, you're really going to look at yourself, but you're going to really give that nice beautiful inspiration daily, because what you have to do is understand that spirituality makes the world. And those who are spiritual give the knowledge that you have. I realize any type of knowledge that you can really give today, you have to be doing it on a nice beautiful public speaking microphone, and also understand to make yourself a YouTube channel and understand that you can become famous. I mean, it's that simple, but guess what? You have to have a talent first to be able to go and really inspire yourself every single day, to motivate yourself to grow, and to understand that those who do practice their talents will become famous and rich. And that's it. I realize now when you become famous and rich, I realize it's not about fame and it's not about anything other than growth. I realize it's about richness though. I understand that when you go and become rich every single day and you communicate and you lift people every single day, you'll always be much more inspirational daily. You have a question, sir? I can give you a nice beautiful question over here. You can talk with me on the microphone over here, and you can speak with me. You don't want to do it? You can do it with me.
You don't want to do it.
I always love to speak with people. Thank you very much. You have any questions today?
When am I going to stop being an alcoholic?
You have to start with yourself first. Otherwise, now, when you ask yourself the question, you will always achieve it. I understand when you want to achieve something, you have to ask questions. So what you have to do is ask yourself all the time those questions, but be able to go on a nice, beautiful software like YouTube account and create yourself a YouTube account and start teaching people how to do that. I am Danny Milivojevic, but my name is really I. I understand that when Jesus says, don't cut your eye out, I understand he means I love you.
Don't ever take I.
So I love you. So what Jesus says is don't cut your eye out. I am the I. I don't know who Danny Milivojevic is.
ISIS is called I.
I understand ISIS, but my name here is just a label in terms of Danny Milivojevic, but that's not my real name. I understand everybody is I.
Danny, are you a Jesus freak?
I'm a Jesus freak because I understand that what's important is lifting people. I understand that when I lift you and every single day give you that nice beautiful inspiration that you need, I understand you can find me on YouTube and Instagram, but I don't touch you because I understand that what's important...
Hey, Jesus got touched.
I understand that either way. I don't want to touch you because I don't want to kill you.
You don't want to kill me?
I don't want to kill you, so I don't want to touch you.
Oh, because you're so powerful, Danny?
I'm very powerful. I'm very much growing myself.
Touched by the power. Ooh, ooh. Shocked by the power.
You have to be shocked by the power, but guess what? You have
shocked
to be...
for the very first time.
You have to...
Shocked by the Danny. Shocked by the Danny.
Baby.
Shocked by the Danny.
You just understand
ooh,
that, baby.
Ooh. Shocked by the Danny.
You understand
shocked by the Danny.
You understand
shocked
who I am.
for the very first time. Ooh, ooh.
I understand that what's important. I understand either way. I love you anyway.
Doesn't he want to give you an elbow bump?
I never have to touch you because I can speak with you. I can touch you through speaking. I can touch your heart by my communication.
You certainly can, sir.
I understand, but what's important is, do you have a YouTube channel?
No.
I mean, you have to create one.
Do you think I'm pretty good at YouTube, do you?
I mean, you will be good at everything if you set your mind to it.
I am.
I am now. I am I only. But guess what? Do you know who you are?
Not yet, mate.
You have to understand your I. I am I. I mean, what letter of the dictionary are you?
What letter of the dictionary am I?
I mean, what word in the dictionary are you?
Persistent.
I mean, why are you persistent?
Because I don't ever give up on myself.
I see. So you say I don't ever give up you say I don't ever give up on myself. But why do you use the I then?
Because I'm the only one that can change my life, not Jesus.
I mean, why do you put I first?
Because I am the only one that makes decisions for myself.
Are you persistent or are you your I?
I am persistent.
I first. I first. So what are you? Are you persistent or I?
And we believe in you too.
I believe in everything that's much more. I understand either way. You speak on the microphone. You speak on the microphone.
People don't like fucking Jesus.
I love Jesus, but guess what? I realize I'm having an open conversation here, so everybody must love everything that I say. I understand that what's
Danny
important.
from the block. Danny from... Oh, that's right.
I understand that what's important is just make sure that either way, that you're just lifting. I understand that I've been here for about 12 days, but you're the only one that's really very confident around me in terms of my life. But I understand I'm more confident right now than you because I'm doing this every single day and I have a YouTube account.
Sweet. Danny, Danny, and the YouTube account.
I understand though that...
Let's put it out there.
I understand that there are being... I actually understand
Are
that
you
there...
live streaming this?
I'm live streaming this right now, but guess what?
Oh shit.
I understand,
Are there Christians out there that are watching me?
I understand that everybody will watch you. But what's your name on Instagram and promote yourself, please?
My name is Ben. I'm a bit of a fuck up in life. I know who I am. And yeah, thanks for the fucking bunny ears, Danny.
I love it, I love it. I understand either way. You must understand to promote yourself better. You have to have much more confidence than that. You have to
I can
understand.
promote myself real well.
You must understand that. I can see that. I can see that. But your communication skill must develop. You must understand. You must develop anyway. I have to develop my skill.
What will Jesus, like, honestly,
You go.
I don't want to be, I don't like shitting on anyone.
You go for it.
But
I love to speak up.
how do you fucking confront the fact that there's so many religions in the world and they all promote the exact same thing, basically, but every religion thinks that they're the one that's right? Why can't religion get together and go, all right, let's look at what the good things are in your religion, let's look at the good things that are in your religion and your religion and your religion, and let's come to a consensus and let's get over this religious hatred.
I understand, well, to become somebody that doesn't hate anything, you have to understand your I first. I understand I asked you just recently, what are you? Are you persistent or I? You must understand, when I say I love you, I don't start persistent love you. I say I love you. I understand I first. So if you want to get rid of religion or anything, you must go to yourself and you must find the answers from within yourself to ask those questions. So that when you ask those questions, you will go inspire people about everything that you want.
And that's exactly what I want to do, Danny.
You have to
That's why I
understand.
want to get off the piss.
I understand either way that if you want to get off the piss, you have to understand to teach yourself then.
Oh, don't worry, I'm putting myself into self-isolation.
I realize now, when you're going to self-isolation, I want you to eventually teach how that is.
I will.
You have to understand that anything that you teach today, you achieve it.
I'm a bit like Jesus. I'm not saying that I'm as good as him, but I'm a bit like Jesus where I see the good in people and I try and draw it out for them.
I understand that when I see good in you and I say that you understand your I, and at least you're speaking I love you. Because without your I, in terms of the letter I in your sentence, you have no Jesus then.
Yeah, you got to understand that I also stands for ICE in the drug community.
I understand I also stands for inspirational and integrity and an idea.
Integrity is something that is very lacking in this world.
I understand now when integrity is
Why do
lacking,
you touch your watch?
I understand that it buzzes every single hour because
Oh,
I understand.
I thought he was cutting us off.
I understand. Either way, when I go into integrity every single day, I understand I plan to really speak up my words. So I may make a mistake and I may make myself do something that Jesus doesn't do, for example. I may go and masturbate or something. I understand either
What
way.
did you say?
I may go and masturbate or something.
It sounded like you said I'm going to masturbate or something.
I understand either way that I just said that I may masturbate or something. I realize either way, you must...
Say that again. You're going to master what?
I understand that when I say something, when I do something that's not Jesus, for example,
Yeah.
you have to understand it's really that I go back to Jesus. I understand that either way, I may make a mistake. I understand
might
that
fuck up, but you fall back.
I may fall back on those masturbation plans. But guess what happens? I realize that I'm not afraid. I understand I'm not afraid to go and speak up.
Sleep anymore.
I'm not afraid to speak up about what I
Yeah.
am. But understand that either way, you must
Hey,
understand, I must
Danny,
delay the growth
I love
value.
the fact that you don't not afraid to speak up, man.
I'm not afraid. But understand, I'm not afraid to delay
That's
gratification.
power.
I delay gratification. So what I do is I became a vegan. I got off the ice. I got off the nice, beautiful speed and methamphetamine and all that weed because I understand it gave me
You
a
were
poor,
taking that?
I was taking that, but it gave me a poor image. And then I was not even able to show my face on camera, but you are able to. And that means you deserve a YouTube channel.
Yes.
I say yes.
I say I.
I say I am I.
I say I can do whatever I want
I love you.
if I put my mind to it.
You can do anything you want as long as you make other people get what they want, as Zig Ziglar says. So understand.
I help people out all the time, Danny.
I understand when you help out people, you're helping me out today because you're giving me a nice, beautiful conversation, and many people don't want to.
We are kindred spirits.
I understand now when you go and be a kindred spirit today, you understand what that is?
Yep.
I mean, what is it? You can teach me a bit. You can understand that every single day that when you have a nice, beautiful kindred spirit,
Kindred spirits.
you're going to understand that whatever you're doing today is something that's really going to outperform yourself. You're going to be able to level yourself. You're going to be able to have a mind that's something beyond this world.
Thank you.
You have to understand
Can I
that.
give you a hug?
I love you anyway. I don't need.
know you don't want to touch me.
I mean, I'll say I love you. I mean, that's
You-
all the
you
hugs
give
you
me a
ever
hug?
want. I say I love you. I say I love you. I say I love you. I mean, I already say I love you, so I don't need to hug you. I understand.
Yes, you do.
I love you anyway. I love you anyway.
Do you know why you need to hug me?
I don't need to touch you to love you.
I'll tell you why.
I mean, why?
Because it releases a hormone in the body called oxytocin, and that is one of the best drugs in the world.
I already have oxytocin. So when I say I love you, I released that already. I understand it's very natural. I love you anyway. I love you. I love you. I understand either way. I love to communicate with you. I'll communicate with you 24/7 without touching you. I mean, does that feel like love?
I'm gonna take Danny's fucking phone number and I'm gonna keep in contact with him, even though he does believe in Jesus, because I can tell he's a fucking good person.
I thank you very much. But guess what? I understand that when you're lifting yourself, I mean, speak with me on the microphone. You have to go? You have to go. But guess what? You can contact me on Instagram. I have a free helpline as well. I mean, whatever happens when you need, I realize when you need Instagram, I have a phone number, that's my Instagram only. You can only contact me there. So if you ever want me, you have a photo and get yourself an Instagram anyway. You need some business in Instagram, but come and check out
Thanks,
my
man.
ideas. I mean, come and check out my ideas and see what I'm doing.
I will.
I thank you very much. I understand that when you come and check it out, you'll speak to me too.
I will.
I thank you very much, boss. I thank you. I love you. I love you.
Go on,
I
touch me. Touch me.
just want you to say I love you. I just want you to say I love you.
Go on, touch
I just
me.
want you to say I love you. I realize that's you touching me and I'm touching you.
Come on, like E.T.
I realize that's it.
Alright.
I realize I love you,
We
bro.
got
I
close
love
to
you.
being E.T. then.
I understand. No matter what, I thank you very much. But guess what? You
Thanks,
must be
Dad.
always. You must be more inspirational in this, and you must understand that I must be more inspirational in this too. You must understand that either way, we are going to be bros for life. But guess what? You always find this video on YouTube, and now you can always find yourself with my promotion on YouTube. You have to speak to me, and then I will send it to you. I thank you very much. I see you. I understand either way that you must understand that when you go and lift yourself,
I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Don't touch me.
I understand. I was just singing that yesterday. I see you, baby. I see you shaking that ass. I see you shaking the ass. I understand that. I was just singing that the other day, so that's a nice, beautiful inspiration to say God's listening to you because I was just singing that just yesterday. I understand. That's amazing. I thank you very much, boss. I'll see you very soon. I understand that when you're lifting up people, you understand that this incredible gentleman just comes and has a conversation, or else he has a conversation with me, because many people don't have the guts to do that. Or else many people don't want to even be on camera. I mean, he wants to be a camera. I realize he wants to get promoted. I realize he wants to at least speak up for himself. I understand that's amazing. I thank you. I understand every single day I go and really lift people. I understand I love to lift people. I love to understand how people dress and understand my Instagram and see my Instagram. And I have over 12,000 photos of myself right now. And you check out some nice, beautiful photos of my nice, beautiful fashion doings. I understand when I do some fashion, you understand what I'm doing on Instagram. I understand, come and check it out. I understand either way that when I go and inspire people every single day, you must be always something more than yourself. You must understand that when I'm something more than myself, I understand that either way I'm going to really release some nice beautiful oxytocin today. And I'm going to be able to do something nice and beautiful every single day. Because when I do that, I understand it's not about chasing women and taking women to the nice beautiful restaurant every single night. Understand? It's not about that, man. Understand? What it's about is understanding that you and your wife are going to sit together and plan and plan and plan and plan 24/7 to travel the world together. Because eating restaurant food is not going to plan anything for you. Understand? Either way, that when I sit with my wife, I realize I sit on her and we start planning together something by phone. I understand either way. I understand that when I do that, I understand we're just planning something all day long. I realize that's our food and drink. I understand that when I go on this nice beautiful video and I'm planning all the time, I'm always planning, you understand? I understand that what's important when I realize when I plan, I always make sure that I deliver. I deliver something very beautiful. I deliver something that's really quality. And I deliver something that is really going to grace me every single day. Because when I do that, I'm always something much more inspiring every single day to understand that what's free is courage, and also understanding that you must be inspirational every single day to love your life.
Danny, can I do this?
You can do it. I see, I see tiger. I love it, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I understand this is AC/DC. I love AC/DC, bro. I love it. I say thunder. I say thunder. You better get ready. You must understand. You must understand who I am. You must really understand that when you have something right, you really understand what I mean, baby. Say thunder, baby. I mean, you have to understand this nice beautiful track. Thunder and lightning, baby. I love AC/DC. I mean, what can you do today? I say thunderstruck. 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 You must understand that no matter what, you must sing to the music sometimes, because guess what? Understand that it's very spiritual when you're lifting music in a nice beautiful audio, and you understand that no matter what, that we're working together as a common kindred spirit today to understand that we're going to inspire people.
Absolutely.
You mustn't lift people all the time. You must always understand that no matter what you're doing, you always go be that exception in your life that's going to grow.
And everybody needs to know that strangers are only friends they haven't met yet.
I just met this guy, but guess what? We're like brothers. I understand we're kindred spirits.
You just gotta fucking put yourself out there.
You have to put yourself out there like he is today and like I am today, because guess what? You need to grab our inspiration, and you need to understand that you also have to come here, and everybody has to come here and celebrate with us today, because we understand thunderstruck. I say 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 thunderstruck. I understand when you're lifting people, you must understand to have fun with the nice, beautiful tone and what's going on. But understand to just go randomly and just lift people along the way. I
Yeah,
understand.
don't be afraid.
I mean, there's no.
Never be afraid.
I mean, never be afraid, as he says, but guess what? You must understand to go lift yourself anyway, and just understand to go and pump up some music in somebody's audio, and understand to just live life. You understand? I mean, just accept it, and just realize that it's spiritual. I thank you very much, boss. I love you. Thank you very much. I understand that no matter what, you're amazing. I love you. I thank you. I thank you very much. I love Thunderstruck every single day. I understand that no matter what, I love AC/DC. I understand when I go and promote every single day some nice beautiful rock concert. I understand I start singing, I start doing something very incredible every single day. I thank you, boss. I thank you very much for being here. I understand either way that when I go and lift you every single day, I understand that I lift everybody at the same time. I understand that's the whole point of loving life and living life in a kindred spirit as we are today. I thank you very much. I understand. I thank you. I understand. I just really understand that every single time I process that nice, beautiful emotion, because it's about living life to the fullest every single day and making sure that everybody around you has more than enough in terms of knowledge and having that nice, beautiful peace that you need every single day. Because when you have peace and quiet in your life, I promise you it's blissful. I understand it's very much more appropriate to have a nice, beautiful life for yourself every single day, and to make sure that you inspire. You have to be making sure that you're inspiring people every single day to live a greater lifestyle, because that's what a leader does every single day. I promise you every single day I do that, I'm always feeling greater, I'm feeling nice and sexual in terms of growth. I understand that when I go in a nice, beautiful sense of sexuality, I understand it's really give that information, because that's what sex is. I understand if you want to have a greater lifestyle, you have to be giving that content. You have to be understanding that anything that you want to achieve today, you can achieve it if you make other people achieve their dreams. You understand you have to understand to go inspire people, and that way you will go and lift yourself through that. I understand that when I lift myself through nice, beautiful inspiration every single day, I motivate people to pump up the music in my audio. I mean, come here and pump up your own music and get some promotion. I understand either way that I go and really understand that when it does happen, I accept it, and I don't tell people to switch off their music. You have to understand that I go and let it be. I make it free flow, baby, because I understand that if somebody wants to be in my nice, beautiful video, you're more than welcome to. Because I love to have a conversation with people, and I love to have a new experience with other people. But guess what? When you're nicely and beautifully coming up on the street and doing your nice, beautiful street performance as well, I realize that other people will come to you and may pump up some music, or may be doing something along the way that's really going to, let's say, interrupt your own audio. But let's just say that they're not really interrupting you. I mean, they're just adding to the equation with their own music, such as you've seen. So when they do that, I mean, understand that when they go and, let's say, step up into your video, I mean, just enjoy it and be able to really inspire people to go and do that every single day. Because what's important is understand to allow it. I mean, be the law of allowing every single day. Understand that when you see somebody beautiful who really loves you, I mean, understand that you just keep giving, and you understand you deserve it. I mean, anything that you deserve today is what you're giving. So understand that when you go and allow people to do what they're doing, you're going to understand free flow. I understand just yesterday I was walking to my nice, beautiful Q-Space hotel, and I understand that I just said I need to be more like Jesus every single day, and understand that Jesus has no violence in him and he will never cause violence. But guess what? I understand that anything that causes violence today is something that's not free-flowing. I understand that anybody today who follows Jesus Christ fully will never cause another human being violence. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid about with Jesus. But understand that most people are afraid because they tune into the news or something like that, and they see information or images, and they get negative upon people stabbing other people and all of that. So understand that if something negative happens, you don't be negative about it. You be positive about it. I mean, if somebody stabs anything in terms of your life and stabs your kids or your child or something like that, you have to understand that it's really about allowing them first to do so. Because if you try to deny it before it happens, then it may happen. Otherwise, now, understand that if you go and cause other people violence, you straight away will be egotistical. So understand that it's not about revenge, and it's not about killing people and stabbing other people and causing them violence, and it's not about going to prison either. But understand that everything in life is free flowing. Realize everything in life is free flowing right now, because life has to be abundant. And now, when there are no blockages in life, you'll never cause other people violence. Now, if you're causing other people violence, you're fully blocked from life, and you don't have Jesus Christ as much as other people who are not causing violence. So if you're causing violence and I'm not causing violence, you're somebody who's poorer than me, because you don't have that abundance that I do. I don't have to cause you violence, but you have to cause me violence. I realize that you must not cause anybody violence to be more like me and to be more like Jesus Christ. So understand either way that I'm always learning from what I do every single day, because what's important is understanding that I must have a greater lifestyle than you. I must have a greater lifestyle than myself. I must make sure that I go and do all the work I can do every single day to do more than you every single day. But check out my Instagram and YouTube. I understand I have a YouTube channel. I have a nice, beautiful Instagram. I am a leadership coach every single day. I'm always inspiring people to do something nice and beautiful every single day. But I make sure to go and speak up about everything that I do every single day, because what's important is a nice, beautiful conversation with people. So if you want to join me, I can have a nice, beautiful conversation with you, sir. I understand that either way, you're free. Feel free to come here. I understand either way that when I do that every single day, I just make sure that I go in front of people and I understand to inspire people every single day, because what's important is understanding a great attitude. And when you have a great attitude, such as I today, you understand that you can public speak and you can sing and you can have all the talents. You can go and do some comedy, you can go and do some acting, you can do some motivational work on the street. You can go and teach people what you love to do. If you love to do some software today, go make a nice, beautiful public speaking seminar about software. If you love to go and play tennis, go and teach people how to play tennis. Go and really understand what you love to do and then go and teach it. I realize when you go and teach what you love to do, you'll become famous in it. And you'll make all the money in the world, because then you're doing what you love. And understand it's not about the plastic money, but it's about doing what you love. I understand I don't do this for plastic money. You can give me $1 billion, I'm just going to do it anyway, with or without your plastic money. I thank you. I understand that's what passion is. I understand when you're doing something very passionate every single day, you understand that no matter what. I love to have a conversation all the time, so I'm always welcoming individuals to have a nice, beautiful conversation with me on video camera right now, because I understand it's going on YouTube right now and you'll get free promotion for life. So either way, that if you deserve that, you understand that either way, you must contact me, and you must understand to have a nice, beautiful performance with yourself, to say that you understand that no matter what you're doing today is your confidence. I understand that when you go every single day and do something that's very important for your life, you understand that every single day you must lift people for greatness. You must understand that when you lift people, you will definitely be lifting yourself every single day, to understand that you are inspirational and you deserve something great every single day. I understand that when I do that daily, I go on the street, I start doing my busking performance, and I have a license. So understand, you get yourself a license for your country, and understand either way that most areas in life are free. Get yourself a $90 portable speaker and $30 microphone, and get 2 microphones, because somebody else may come into your video, and it's nice and beautiful to have 2 microphones ready to go, such as nice and beautifully, in terms of my nice and beautifully design over here, where that individual came into my nice, beautiful life, and I have a microphone ready for that individual to speak on. You have to understand, it's very much more preparing yourself for greatness every single day, because you never know that somebody may say, hey, I seen you doing 10,000 hours of videos about public speaking. Come and do a nice, beautiful event for 50,000 people so that you can teach people how to communicate. Either way, we will give you the financing if you deserve it. Either way, that if you don't have the financing for your life, just make sure that you understand that you have yourself first. You have to understand that yourself is much more than, you have to understand that yourself is much more than plastic money ever will be. So understand, I never work for plastic money, but what I do work for is my talent and abilities. So if you're willing to give me some money for my talent and abilities, I am willing to perform my talent and abilities. I understand that no matter what, I always make a way to do what I love to do, while also performing on the street and while also making free events around the world, because I understand now I have a beautiful strategy to free flow every single day, and to make sure that I go and communicate as much as I can every single day to do something great. I understand that no matter what, that if, for example, I understand that if I fall back on Jesus Christ, and I understand that I may fail in some areas, I understand that no matter what, that it's usually pleasure. I understand that if I understand that no matter what, that I may eat too much, or I may do something like having sex with other people or something like that. I understand that I go and understand to go and delay gratification as much as I can anyway, because it's not about chasing other people all the time. If you're chasing other people all the time, you understand that it's something that's going to break you and it's going to destroy you, because you need to be satisfied by other people to live your life. Now, it's not about understanding anything else than growth today, but understand that if you have to chase other people in the first place, it means that you're insecure. Otherwise, now, either way, you must understand to only chase yourself and Jesus Christ today, and nobody else. You don't need anybody else. You don't need the crowd you grew up with. You don't need to be anything else other than Jesus Christ today. Because Jesus Christ will lead you straight into greatness and into yourself. Because Jesus Christ says, focus on yourself the most. I understand that when you go to Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ will say, focus on you, but follow me. I understand, that's it. You must understand, I follow Jesus Christ, but I must focus on myself while doing so. I promise you, that's it. I don't have to focus on anybody else but Jesus Christ, and I will definitely have that nice, beautiful lifestyle that I want. I understand that when I go and really tackle my life, I make sure I sweep it away, and I make sure I hit a home run every single day in my nice, beautiful communication skills, because I understand that on the way here, I was pumping up my audio, and guess what? I'm still pumping it up. But what's important now is that you understand that when I go and really play my audio in terms of my nice, beautiful public speaking, I understand that most people don't have most people have a beautiful attitude about it, and I understand that either way, that most people never really criticize my nice, beautiful communication skills, because I understand I own each them. I understand I speak much better than them, I look much better than them, I have better habits than them, so they have nothing to say about my communication skills and how I live my life. But understand, it's because I'm more successful. I understand that anybody who tries to challenge me today, I will overcome them. I will always communicate with you when you want to speak with me. I understand I have a free helpline as well on my Instagram, so you can always check it out and you can always contact me for anything. I understand I always reply on my nice, beautiful WhatsApp group. So I understand that when I go and really lift people every single day, I have to be public speaking. I have to be making sure that I'm inspirational every single day, and I have to be making sure that I look great. I have to look great, I have to feel great, I have to groom myself every day, I have to shower every day, I have to make sure I'm a vegan every single day. I'm a vegan. I have to make sure for the next 72 years that I'll be a vegan and that I'll maintain my weight but build some muscle along the way. And I understand that I have 72 years to build some muscle, so I have plenty of time. But what am I focusing on right now? I'm focusing on public speaking and leadership and looking you in the eyes and making sure that you have that information that I give you. Because I understand that when I give you information, I start to really develop myself and who I am in the process. Because what's important is connection. And when you have connection with another individual, you understand that you're lifting that individual and yourself to greatness, because that's what you have to do every single day. You must make sure that you must be giving people ideas all the time, because when you're giving people ideas, you understand every single day I'm always that kind of free flow. You understand every single day that free flow is something that gives you ideas. And abundance is giving you ideas all the time. So when you're always lifting people all the time, you're making sure that you always have that nice, beautiful abundance in your mindset, and you're making sure to learn from the life around you all the time. Because I understand that no matter where you guys have to go, I understand that I'm just making sure that you guys have what I have to give you. I understand when I give you something that's really nice and beautiful every single day, I'm just making sure that everybody around me has what they need to succeed. Because I understand that what's important every single day is discipline. And those who have discipline every single day are going to be able to give that free flow that they have, which is abundance. I understand I have so much abundance to give because I have so much information to give. I understand when I give you information, I'm always making sure that I have more to give you. I understand that when I have more to give you, I'm always making sure that I have something even more in terms of an idea where I can look inside of myself right now and understand to go look at you, and I can help you on the spot right now about what you need to do. Because communication is connection with the eyes, and understand that the I is, I realize it's I love you. Understand that when you understand that anything that you have right now is yourself the most. So understand that either way, that what's important is information products. I understand that when I go and communicate daily about information and what I have to give you, I understand I make sure that everybody has a business that has a strategy that's really going to help them improve, because what helps people improve is something that is an idea. So when I give you an idea, I'll make sure to link those words together, but also look into my heart and look at you at the same time, and just be able to make sure that I level myself along the way, but also making sure that I look at the crowd around me, because I understand that what's important is connection with everybody. I understand that everybody is a connection point. So I understand that when I grow and grow, I understand I can look anyway. I understand that what's important is that I grow everything. I understand that when I grow everything, I make sure that everything around me is confident, because that's what nice and beautiful communication skills is every single day. And it's really making sure that everybody is more empathetic and more of a leadership quality every single day. Because when you have a nice beautiful connection with somebody such as you understand every single day you're going to be much more of a leader looking people in the eye than not looking at them at all. I understand that either way, when you're not looking at all, you're not really living. You have to understand you must be looking much more. You must be perceiving life much more. You must be feeling to the fullest every single day. You must understand that what you're having in your life right now is something of importance, and understand that no matter what you're doing today, you must be having more confidence in yourself, and you must be driven in your life to drive yourself into driving yourself into success every single day. Because understand anything that's important and anything that's really looking at themselves in the mirror and saying, I love you 50,000 times. I understand it's very important every single day that what you have in your heart right now is yourself the most. I understand that when you have yourself the most, you'll be lifting yourself to greatness. I understand that's really key. I realize that encouragement of your life every single day must be to understand, to inspire yourself and to smile and to understand that nobody's judging you except yourself. I mean, you're your biggest judge, you're your biggest critic. I'm just here to inspire you. I'm just here to lift you every single day. So if you want ever to understand that my audio nice and beautiful, in terms of my nice and beautiful audio content that I give you, I understand I have full of knowledge to give you every single day. I have that nice, beautiful gist. I have the nice, beautiful wit that you need every single day, which is that motivation and power and that nice, beautiful habit range that I always have. I develop a nice, beautiful habit for myself all the time, because what's important is developing habits. You have to be able to develop habits all the time, but make sure that you're looking at yourself and other people along the way, because what's important every single day is understanding that what you need the most is yourself. Or else when you need yourself the most, you'll always be much more confident. You'll always make sure that you're going to give people much more hearts that you have, because anything that you're giving is your business. Or I have no worries. I have no worries. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. I understand that when you're really, really understanding that when I go and inspire people, I go and try to look at them as much as I can, because what's important is understand that when I turn around this way, I make sure that either way that everybody supports something of a greater vision. I understand either way that people can hear me anyway, but what's important is have a nice, beautiful surround system where you're looking at everybody, and understand that if you're afraid to nicely look at somebody in the eye, I mean, just make sure you go and look at them in the eye even more, because when you do that daily, you understand why it's so important to understand that what you need today is something great. Understand that when you have something great today to really give, you're going to be a nice, beautiful persona, but you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and you're going to understand why you need to love yourself. You have to understand that if you don't love yourself in the mirror, I promise you then it means that you love other people more than yourself. So if you're willing to look at yourself in the mirror all day long, you'll understand why you'll be successful more and more and more. I promise you, anybody who looks at themselves in the mirror all day long and understands to focus on themselves all day long and just continue to grow and read by yourself, and don't be with other people and don't be with the crowd and don't go night clubbing and don't go anywhere other than being alone today, you understand that every single day you will be far greater than yesterday, because you're alone. You don't need me, you don't need anybody but yourself today. And that way understand that you need Jesus Christ. You have to understand that you need that information. You need the information of life. So understand that information is Jesus Christ, and anything that really lifts you today is what you need. I understand that I'm always lifting people. I'm always making sure that those people around me have what they deserve, because I understand that what I deserve today is nice and beautiful, free-flowing, to understand that I have a nice, beautiful freedom to live my life and to also speak and communicate every single day in a different way, but to make sure that I'm always self-reflecting and using my body language along the way so I can public speak and do something that I really love to do. I understand that when I really love to do something that's really important every single day, I'm always making sure that I can go and deliver that message of quality and anything that's not resentment, because I'm not a resentment type of guy and individual. I understand that anybody who resents you for something that you've done already is somebody that's stuck in the past and they're not living in the present moment. Because anything that's really present says, I love you right now, and that's that. I don't hate you. I don't need to say I hate you, because I understand I love you. I understand I never hate anything. I understand I only love. I understand when I only love something today, I understand that's why I'm always free. I'm always free to develop that nice, beautiful communication skill every single day, because I understand that what's important is that whatever you're doing, you can be a journalist, you can be whatever, you can be a reporter, but make sure you're doing it in a YouTube channel. I mean, make sure that you have an Instagram today, because if you've given up on online history today, I mean, make sure that you understand that you never give up on yourself. I mean, don't give up on yourself, but make sure that you're reading something along the way. I mean, pick up the Bible if you don't like the internet and start preaching in churches and call them up the old way then. I mean, just go and preach something on the streets. I mean, you don't need the internet then, but make sure that either way, you must understand, you need the internet to survive today. You need the internet to thrive. You need to be able to create your legacy online. Understand that either way, that if you don't post all your content up online right now, and you don't post your photos, and you'll understand that if you have possessions, for example, you have a nice, beautiful microphone. I mean, once I pass away from this life, I mean, this microphone goes in the hands of somebody else, and that somebody else may lose the microphone. So either way, understand that if I have 10,000 gigabytes and more, in terms of terabytes and 1 million bits of information, I put it online in an online storage, and I never lose it. I can never lose that information about myself, because I put it into YouTube, I put it into Instagram, I put it into social media, and it stays there forever, and nobody can go and delete that. I mean, nobody can delete that, because why would you delete 12,000 photos and 1 million photos of me. I mean, why would you do that? I mean, why would you do that to somebody? But either way, understand that what happens in life is what you make of it. You have to understand that when you go and create something of yourself every single day, you have to understand that it has to be something much more. You have to understand you have to be that much more special. You have to be special in your life to understand that no matter what, that when you create something special for your life, you understand that you have to grow first, and then you understand you'll have something special. Because if you understand that if you're chasing pleasure today and you're not growing and you're not giving information, then you're understanding that you will work a 9 to 5 or you'll be homeless on the street. I'm always giving that nice, beautiful information quality because I understand that information is key to your success. I understand that when I go and search for those ideas, I will find a way to make all the plastic money in the world and to make everything in the world happen. I will find a way as long as I dig into that knowledge that I need every single day. Because I understand that when I dig into that knowledge, I will find Jesus Christ. And I will even discipline myself much more. And I will travel the world. And I will find the service. And I will make sure I'll give you all the ideas I can. Because I'm a researcher. I go into ideas. I go into actual information. I go to find the real information. Because I don't need to go to a doctor to ask them about what's healthy and what's not. I can go and deliver myself the information. I can get the information for myself. And I can ask questions about Jesus and about everything. And I can be my own doctor. I can be my own psychiatrist. I can give my own medication. I don't need any other medication today other than knowledge. So if you want to cure the world, understand to go knowledge. I mean, that's the only cure. I mean, there's no other cure other than knowledge today. So if you want to be something much more today, understand knowledge is power. So understand that knowledge is the way. But understand that knowledge without taking action upon the knowledge is not power. Understand that what you must understand that either way, that you understand that knowledge is only power when you take action upon that knowledge. I promise you, that way you'll be inspirational, you'll be powerful to understand that everything's power. But understand you must use it to your advantage. I mean, if you're not using knowledge to your advantage, I mean, how are you going to exist? I mean, how are you really going to live life? You must understand that when you go and really be inspiring today, you have to understand to focus on yourself more than others. I understand when I focus on myself more than other people today, I understand I always have much more to give. I have always much more to deliver every single day because I understand that what's important today is something much more than yesterday. I understand it's really making sure that everybody around me is performing to the best of their ability because I understand if you want to look better, you have to have that information to do so. I understand if you want plastic money and you want all the money in the world, you have to understand information first. I promise you, plastic money doesn't teach you nothing. I understand that I teach you something. I'm more valuable than plastic money. I understand I never work for plastic money. I work for increasing that talent that I have, which is public speaking and which is also my information, to connect my information together and understanding that I can sing and practice my nice beautiful street performance every single day in front of people, which is also a skill. But either way, I understand that no matter what, I go and act, I go and do some comedy shows on the street, I go and do whatever I need to do to make sure I go and have more opportunities for myself every single day so that I can go and deliver. And now what do I do? And what do I deliver? I deliver you the best quality information that you ever need. I mean, any kind of information you need, I have it. I can give it to you right now. Understand that? Thank you. Understand either way that what's important every single day is understand that when you drive yourself every single day on the street to go and perform and deliver and understanding and understanding that whatever you have today is a choice. I mean, if you want a great lifestyle, you have to choose a great lifestyle. You have to understand if you want to be rich today and you want to be richer, you have to choose it. You have to understand that whatever you want, you can achieve it. But you have to write it down. You have to understand, I have a journal. I write a journal every single day. I'm always writing in that journal. So my nice, beautiful mega drive that I have in my nice, beautiful Instagram is a perfect example of how you must be living your life. But go do my mega drive like you can. I mean, go do it in your way. I mean, go and look at my examples in my mega drive and then go and see how I really structure all my folders and then go and understand what I do in that mega drive that I do. I mean, I have travel photos. I have nice beautiful courses. I have about me section. I have a nice beautiful music session. I have a music university section. I also have a nice beautiful life coaching session in terms of life coaching section. I understand either way, I have 3 files and in those 3 files is my life. I realize I have over 1 terabyte of information right now. But I understand I started in 2016 and guess what? I was born in 1992. But guess what? Either way, I started to give that nice beautiful knowledge of myself so I don't be forgotten. I understand that when I go and store my nice beautiful information online now, I'll never be forgotten So understand to go write those books every single day, because guess what? Your book will be somewhere in history. And look at Jesus Christ's book, for example, with the Bible. You understand that either way, that thousands of years have passed since Jesus has been alive in terms of walk this world, in terms of life. But understand that Jesus is always walking in the nice, beautiful information that he's given. So understand either way, that nice, beautiful Bible has been transcribed over decades and centuries and millennials. So either way, understand that what's important is that you go and create your own book so that people can also learn from you. I understand the bigger legacy you have, the greater your lifestyle. So the more you're actually giving knowledge, the better your legacy. I understand that if Jesus does 10 times more than you, I understand either way that Jesus only does that through information. So if I give 10 times more information than you today, I'm 10 times greater than you. I understand that when I give 1 million videos about life coaching and you don't do even one, I understand I'm much more better than you in terms of legacy and what I do every single day. So every single day, you must be a public speaking performer. You must understand that what you want to do today is something much faster. You have to adapt. You have to be quick about what you need. You have to be Speedy Gonzalez. You have to be fast. You have to understand that no matter what you're doing today, you must understand that every single day you must be stronger. You must understand that strongness is communication. And it's not muscle. I mean, muscle doesn't make you strong. I understand communication skills does, which is their knowledge. You have to increase that knowledge ability. Thank you. I understand when you go and really increase the knowledge capacity in your life, you understand that muscles don't mean shit. I promise you that what means something great is the ability to speak the knowledge. I mean, when you're speaking that knowledge, you're going to go around the world much faster than those people who are Arnold Schwarzenegger in terms of the muscles. You understand? Because that doesn't matter. I mean, look at Jesus' muscles. I mean, how does Jesus look like with his muscles? I understand that what's more important is the communication in terms of how you speak. But it's really the attitude. Because I understand some big, hefty guys, man. I understand they're really big. I understand some women too who are really powerful. And you can see their nice, beautiful 6 abs. They have 50 abs. I mean, come on. I mean, too much steroids. But guess what? I understand either way that their vein is popping out all the way from the toe to the head. I mean, that's how big the vein is. I mean, understand either way that those people are not anything famous. I mean, why? Because they're giving too much empathy in terms of themselves only. I mean, they're not helping you. I mean, they're just helping themselves. I mean, I'm helping you along the way. Because I understand that anybody who's selfish only wants to help themselves, and that's that. I realize that anybody who's really selfless is helping themselves and you. I understand that if you want to be Jesus Christ, you'll be selfless only. And that way you'll be selfish in a way that you're selfless. Because understand that other people who are selfish only are the ones who don't want to help you because they're not really growing. I understand that anybody who just does pleasure all the time is living by bread alone. And Jesus Christ says, you must not live by bread alone. You must understand that bread is really pleasure. You must not go where pleasure is. You must delay the pleasure. You must delay the gratification. Because when you delay gratification, you'll be much more of a disciplined person in your life. You understand discipline is key, and anybody who has a great measure of self-discipline has a great measure of success, as Brian Tracy says. So either way, I understand that when I go and message people online, I understand I never do it. I understand I never have to message people online. I don't care who they are. I understand either way that I make sure that I go and set up a nice, beautiful organism or stretching in terms of my organization, where I understand that one day of the year I go online and I wish people a Merry Christmas, I wish people a Happy New Year, I wish people a Merry Christmas Eve and also a Happy New Year's Eve. I mean, that's that. I mean, Happy Easter. I mean, I can do it on that day too. But either way, understand, those are the only days where I go online and I say Happy Easter or something. Just to write a message to some people to understand I love them. But even though I don't reply to them when they really message me, because I'm busy. I have something much more to do than them. I'm not busy, I'm just making sure I'm productive. I'm something much more than busy, because I understand that my business is productiveness. So anything that's productive is really growing. So understand that I have much more growth work to do than them. I have much more responsibility to understand that I have to stay away from the crowd, because I have much more responsibility to understand that I want to teach the crowd something. I understand when the crowd always wants to be with the crowd, the crowd doesn't lead the crowd, does it? I promise you, only 1% of the crowd leads the whole 99% of the crowd in terms of the 100% of the people. That's a hierarchy type of order. But understand that no matter what, that those people who can lead are the ones public speaking. But the crowd never public speaks. I promise you, they never public speak. I promise you, they have talents and abilities that they have to unlock. I promise you guys have to unlock those abilities, but you have to go and practice that alone and not be dependent on other people for anything. I'm not dependent on you to reply on me. I'm not dependent, and I don't ask to be dependent. I just make sure I go and be interdependent. I go and manage myself and other people along the way to coach them along the way and myself. Because anybody who's independent is just trying to make themselves successful, and that's that. Otherwise, if you want to be interdependent, you have to make other people successful also. But understand that either way, the independent people who are interdependent are making themselves successful while making you successful. I am also understanding that no matter what, that dependent people are people who need you to give them something only. I never need you to give me anything. I don't expect it from you. I understand that what I expect is that you grow. I mean, if you don't expect it of yourself to grow, then understand that you don't then deserve to grow. I understand that what you are today is the sum up of all the ideas you've ever given yourself, and that's how much you've really given in life to other people. I mean, the sum up of who you are is how much you've gave. And understand that if I go and give so much more than everybody else, I'm also so much more of a blessing in this life than everybody else. Because I understand I help people more than you. I understand that what's important today is I give you 1 billion hours of conversation so that you understand you go and develop yourself. I make sure I go and make more than 1 billion hours of conversation because I understand that I have no limits about my communication. I make sure either way that I outwork everybody. I make sure I try to do it every single day. I do it 1 hour I do it 1 hour every single day on my video. I step up in front of a crowd as much as I can because I understand that what's important daily is my communication signal. And that communication signal is something that you have to copy. You have to copy it in a way that you have to keep up with it. You have to understand that no matter what, that communication is something you have to keep up with. And understand that it's really your communication you keep up with. But understand that you must go and learn how to learn more. You must understand how to learn how to speed up your nice beautiful tempo, because when I go and talk really fast, you have to catch up to that. You have to catch up to my growth. Otherwise, if I give 10 hours of information, you have to also do it. I understand if I give 1 billion hours of videos in conversation about life, you also have to do it. I don't care who you are, man. You have to go speak about your life. You have to go speak about life itself. You must understand that no matter what, everybody here is a life coach. I mean, it's just the ones that get on the public speaking microphone that are really much more successful than the ones who don't. Understand, it's one step to get to Jesus. I mean, just one step. I mean, just one fashion, and that's it. I mean, every single habit that Jesus has and your habits is one step away. I mean, just one step and you're Jesus Christ, and that's it. I mean, either way, understand that what's important every single day is a schedule. You must be able to understand that I go writing these schedules. I write a nice, beautiful date, and I say, this is my schedule, and I say, these are the schedules I have on my days. Otherwise now, either way, I improve my schedule. I make it much more flexible. I make sure every single day that something in my life has no deadline except for I understand that when I have a deadline, I make sure to achieve my dreams before that deadline. Otherwise that, I'll give you an example of what a deadline is. I never go by other people's deadlines. I understand that what a deadline is, by my strategy, is, for example, from 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. I must be here doing a nice beautiful public speaking performance, because after 6 p.m. I will not show up here. I mean, that's my deadline. Because guess what? Otherwise it gets nighttime, doesn't it? Otherwise now, nighttime is my deadline. I understand that before 6 p.m. it gets nighttime in Sydney. I understand that either way, I make sure I have a curfew of 6 p.m. And I get into my nice beautiful accommodation because I understand that egotistical people love to night crawl. I understand they love to be night crawlers. I understand they're stalkers of the night and they're walking around the streets. I understand that either way. I seen a homeless person just yesterday, and I realized that this man looks at me, and I'm speaking with my camera. I'm doing a nice, beautiful YouTube video, and he's like, "Woo!" and he's screaming, and he's going, "Woo!" I'm saying, what is this, man? I mean, this guy wants to kill me or something. Do you understand why I have a curfew of 6 p.m.? Because some crazy people are here. I mean, either way, I understand that no matter what, that you never be afraid of these people, but understand that there are people who are sick on the street and they sleep on the street and they're very crazy like that. I mean, either way, that there are many alcohol people or drug addicts who go on the street and just have a gun on them. I mean, you never know. But guess what? I understand that either way, I'm happier at a 6 p.m. curfew to be indoors in terms of my nice, beautiful accommodation. I be in there. I be inside of my eye. I be in my IU Kuru. But I understand that no matter what, that when I go into my 6 p.m. curfew, I go from 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. And that's my deadline. I understand from 10 a.m. I can go in the streets again because it's daytime again. I understand I have a schedule like that. I also have a schedule where I understand that I have a 1 hour rule, and that's my deadline. I understand that I go 1 hour into life and get shopping and clothing, and I come back into the indoors, and I stay 23 hours indoors. Because I have business to do. I have music production, I have something else to do. That's very important. Because sometimes a 1 hour rule where you're 23 hours indoors, you're 23 hours indoors, and imagine yourself at 100 years of age. The 1 hour rule is the perfect rule, which means just walk outside. You're not homosexual, you're not anything like that, but guess what? I understand that whatever you are, I accept you. I understand either way that what is important is that at 100 years of age, you walk out for 1 hour. Just walk out and see the street a bit, and then just walk indoors for 23 hours. How else are you meant to live? You must understand the 1 hour principle. You must understand that no matter what, that other people have a deadline, and they say 9 o'clock, you must be at work. And then 5 o'clock, you get out of work. I understand, no, I never go by your deadline, I go by my deadline. I don't work with other people's deadlines. If you say you must be at my work at 12 p.m. and finish at 6 p.m., I say, screw you. I never work for you, I work for myself. I don't like anything else other than I love myself the most. I just love myself, and that's that. I understand when I love myself, I'm always lifting people, I'm always having a high regard for people, because I understand when I lift people all day long, I see what people deserve every single day. But what you must deserve every single day is something greater than yourself. Whatever you have today is, you must understand, to have more communication skills. I understand that communication skills is something that's very much more beautiful. And anybody who has better communication skills has better habits and has better teaching techniques, and also is able to be much more courageous and step up in front of a crowd and teach. Teach something about your life. Go and really perform and really be a comedy type of guru or whatever you want to be. You can do it on a public speaking microphone today, but give yourself the nice, beautiful chance every single day to do it, and uplift yourself all the time. And you'll be much more beautiful, and you'll be understanding much more of your daily life, because I understand that when you do that, you're going to be much more than yesterday. I understand that no matter what, that even when you're loving people, you have to understand that you have to love everybody equally. You must not love your dad more than me. You must not love your brother more than me. You must not love your daughter more than me. You must love everything equally, because that way, understand, when I love you, I love everybody more. I love everybody more, and that's it. Otherwise, it's either you're loving everybody less or more. Otherwise, now, if you want to love people equally, you love everybody more, and that's that. Love everything more. I don't care who it is. Love everything more, and then that way you understand you love everybody more, because that way everything's equal. But if you love this one less and this one more, otherwise that's out of balance. Otherwise now it's not equal, because you're loving less and loving more. Just love more altogether. And you understand equality. You have to understand that when you love more, you will be more. You achieve more. What's important today is understanding that you must have a beautiful attitude in the process, but use your nice, beautiful communicational skills, which is also your body language, which is this video, for example. You have a picture of this video, you can go and watch the thumbnails of this nice, beautiful video really quickly in your phone. You can download my nice, beautiful video, or on YouTube, you have a nice, beautiful thumbnail pattern. I understand that you can swipe the whole video in less than 10 seconds. And you can watch all the you can watch all the thumbnails and the images of this video in less than 10 seconds. You don't have to be watching it in real time. You understand? Because let's say you make a 10-hour movie. You make a 10-hour movie, I watch it in less than 1 minute. I watch all the images of your film in less than 1 minute. I remember the whole film now, because I just remembered your images. But now the audio in your film, how good's your audio though? I understand that many people don't have that driven, nice, beautiful information that I give. I understand that many businesses give this nice, beautiful information, but make sure that you understand that 99% of the people don't give information such as I do. Otherwise now, I'm the only one that gives this information, because it's coming straight from me in terms of my eye. I understand, although, that there are business entrepreneurs who give you a different type of nice, beautiful quality of information that's also driven, but just not like I. I'm one unique type of individual on this planet, and you'll never get these words anywhere else except I, because I'm original. I'm original. I understand that either way, that when I go and understand that TV shows and movies and horror films don't teach you much about the audio. They're screaming, they're not teaching you much about conversation. I understand that entrepreneurship and audio programs about business does teach you a lot about anything in terms of information products, like this one. I understand this is a perfect example of something that's business and entrepreneurship today, and that you must listen to, because that's where you go for the audio, and not TV shows and not movies and not anything that's a cartoon. Otherwise, now I go on Netflix and I watch all those movies that you make. I mean, let's just say that you're the owner of Netflix and you make all the movies in the world. I never have to watch your movie from start to finish. I just go and watch all those nice, beautiful images really fast, and that's that. I don't even watch the audio. I don't even listen to the audio of Netflix. I just watch those images really quickly. I make sure that you understand that anything that's really satisfying in life is imagination. So this nice, beautiful picture here is an idea. First, it's one idea that gives you a nice, beautiful background, and it gives you a lot of ideas. I mean, 1,000 words can paint this one idea. But either way, that the more imagination you have in your life, which is Netflix. So imagine how much information you can get in images in just Netflix. By just watching the images, you will increase your lifespan. And you will also understand, you will also become happier in the process by watching more images only. Because either way, you have to travel the world. And when you travel to Spain, you'll find all these images of Spain. And you'll do photos of Spain. And then you'll go to Ibiza and you'll find all this nice, beautiful theory of nice, beautiful Ibiza every single day. And you look at the nice, beautiful information there. And you understand that anywhere you go around traveling, you'll find new scenarios and images. So the more you see in terms of life, the better. So I understand why Netflix has all those images as well. I understand it increases your lifespan. So that's one way to travel throughout life is Netflix. And just watch the nice, beautiful films that come out on Netflix. But guess what? You don't have to go into a cinema anymore. I never go to a cinema anymore because I understand I never have to sit for 2 hours to watch those images. I watch those images in 1 second. I watch those images really quickly. And once they come out on Netflix, I understand either way. I watch it in 1 minute and they have to watch it for 2 hours. And I save myself 2 hours like that. I save myself all those nice, beautiful traveling expenses and all of that. Either way, I make sure that it works out every single day to give $10 for Netflix so I can watch all those nice, beautiful images rather than giving $20 to go to the cinema every single month and watch one film. I understand that if I go to the cinema to watch one film and give $20, I have a $10 subscription, I get 2 months of Netflix, and I get to watch all that nice, beautiful imagery for 2 months. I mean, how beautiful is that? I mean, either way, it's a nice, beautiful way for you to increase your happiness. I mean, if you listen to me, you'll go on Netflix today and subscribe to it and increase your nice, beautiful theory. And imagine all those TV shows you never got to finish. And you can watch a whole season, which is 10 seasons. You can watch it all in 1 hour. You can watch, you can watch over 300 hours of information in terms of images in 1 hour. I mean, let's just simplify. Forget the audio from those TV shows. Forget the audio from movies. Don't even listen to the audio. Wrestling, don't even watch the audio. Don't listen to the audio of wrestling. It doesn't teach you it doesn't teach you much. What teaches you much is something that's information driven. So sports such as poker and wrestling and soccer and rugby and A-League sports and any type of sport in the planet doesn't teach you much. When you're going and playing table tennis and you're just watching them playing table tennis. That's all they're doing. Come on. Yes. It's going to teach you something about the images only. While they're playing tennis, they're shooting ball. They're just shooting the ball. They're just hitting the ball. That's all you're listening to. Is that teaching you something? That's how the TV shows are. The same thing. Do you understand? It's understanding that either way, that's what it teaches you. Do you understand that there's a big difference between tennis and my nice, beautiful information over here? Either way, understand that when you watch, you want to watch tennis, you want to watch a 5-hour tennis show, just watch the images of that show. Just watch the images and see what happens. You're just going to see people running. That's it. You're just going to see people running on a tennis court. That's it. That's all you're learning. The images will teach you something. And it will teach you far more than the audio ever will in tennis and sports and TV shows and cinema films. I don't care about those films coming out on cinemas. I care about the ones that I still have to watch. I understand that no matter what, that now I can go and watch anything on Netflix because it always comes out from the cinema straight into Netflix. And of course, Netflix is going to go up in the stock market. But guess what? Do not put your money into Netflix in the stock market exchange. Because after 50 years, you have to understand, you may increase your money, but guess what? You can use your money so that you can go and travel the world instead. I mean, it's much better to go travel the world than to give somebody else money so that you can make plastic money. Because understand, if you have $100,000 right now and you put it into a stock market exchange, then you're broke. I mean, if you have $100,000 right now, I mean, go and travel the world for 50 years. I mean, you can do it. I mean, imagine $100,000 in your pocket now. I mean, then just go travel the world for as long as you can. I mean, go and see life. And don't work a 9-to-5 job. You'll be happier than putting it into the stock market. Then you have to work a 9-to-5. I mean, that's what people do. I mean, what they do is they save up money and then they put $100,000 into the stock market and Bitcoin, and then they continue to go to a 9-to-5. I mean, why not get $100,000 and then go travel for 10 years? I mean, isn't that much more beautiful? I'd rather get $100,000 and travel for 10 years than put $100,000 into the stock market so that I can make $50,000 in 50 years' time. I mean, either way, understand that what's much more important is travel the world and not the plastic money. I mean, traveling the world and images is much better and it's a better deal. But what can I do with $100,000 today? I'll call up Spain and Ibiza. I'll say, I have a nice beautiful set over here with music and I have a nice beautiful show that I can do some nice beautiful comedy shows, I can do some nice beautiful singing shows, I can do a rock concert, I can also do my life coaching. Are you able to, let's say, put me in for February 2021 somewhere in that nice beautiful space of time so that I can come there and promote myself? I have the financing for it. You guys don't have to give me the financing because I have $100,000 and I can just come there with my own ticket. I can get my own accommodation, but I just want to be in your nightclub or your event. And I just want to promote myself there. And I just want to make sure that I fit in somewhere so that I can go and promote myself. And I'll do it for free. I'll do you guys a free show. I mean, do you understand? I mean, you're going to give the financing to go around the world to make yourself popular. I have $100,000 now. I call up Spain. I get myself a nightclub in Spain and I'll go play my music over there. But I will pay the ticket. I never pay the ticket. I invest the ticket to get to Spain. I invest in the accommodation. I go do Ibiza and I go and travel and see Ibiza, but I play music on the night. I promote myself on the night, but it's with my money that I do it. And now they, of course, have a free gig. I mean, I gave them a free gig. I mean, it's a free show. So they just give me some 2 hours there, and because somebody else is going to join and somebody else is going to take up the spot. But I have 2 hours to promote myself in front of 10,000 people. Or maybe it's 500 people, maybe it's 200 people. I still get a promotion and I still get to do my nice beautiful music production in a nightclub because I called up Spain to get there in terms of my life. So I can understand that no matter what, that I lift myself all the time. I thank you very much. I understand that when I go and promote myself all the time, I thank you very much, sir. I understand that I've seen you before as well. I understand my audience is all over the place. I understand that no matter what. I understand that I have an audience online. I understand either way. If you want to ask, or else if you want to ask a question, you feel free to understand. I can teach you some business, sir. I can teach you some public speaking and communication skills.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
What? But do you want to be a comic?
I can be a comic. I can be a comedy star. I can be everything. I thank you very much. I thank you.
I'm waiting for you to do your own big show in New York.
You have to speak on a microphone so everybody can hear.
I'm waiting for you to begin your first show in New York.
I thank you very much.
When will that be? Probably in the next, after COVID, you can start your new show.
You have to call me first. You have to call me there. And then you have to finance me.
Well, give me your card.
I have a business card. I have a business card right here.
Thank you very much. I got the world on a string.
Are you Italian?
Yes.
I can say that you look Italian.
Oh, in my heart, it's the sky like a big pizza pie. That's...
I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you, Squire. Listen,
thank you.
I've got to meet my kiddies. They're fine over there.
I have no worries. I thank you. I thank you very much. I thank you for the opportunity. I thank you. I can say that he said that he passed me 3 times in terms of my eye and what I do. I understand either way. I thank you. I thank you. I understand that no matter what, you must understand that when somebody passes you 5 times or 3 times or 4 times or once and then gets your business card and says, you deserve to be in New York. I mean, come to New York. I say, hey, I mean, I can do New York. I can come to New York, but finance me. Because that's my situation. I mean, do you understand? And when I say finance me, I mean, you need me to come to Spain? I mean, I'll come to Spain, but give me the financing. I mean, come and give my tickets. and give me the nice, beautiful accommodation to get there, I will come and do a show for you. I mean, if that's what you want, I mean, if it's really what you want, I will come there, but just give me the financing to get there. And now, if you don't have the financing, but I have the financing, and you ask me to come to Spain or New York, I'll then come on my own financing to promote your show, because you gave me a call. Otherwise, now, when you guys understand this nice YouTube video and you go create your own events and you want me on your show, I mean, contact my Instagram, and you understand either way that whatever I have on Instagram is somewhere where you can contact me. And either way, I may have a manager, which is myself or my wife or my kids, maybe my managers. I understand either way that no matter what, I always have my manager, who is I. I understand I'm the main individual and nobody else works for me. I understand that either way I contact you. I understand that if I contact you and I say I want a free show with you, I realize that I will go and give my own financing to get there. But I start in my own country. I start in Sydney, I start in Melbourne, I start wherever. But I understand right now I'm in Sydney. I call it Perth. I say, I want to be at your Crown Casino to DJ at this date or these times. Or else, is it possible for me to give you a nice free show over there? I have a nice beautiful set I can give you. I have a nice beautiful CD. I mean, I can send it through a nice beautiful email, and you can understand how to really get that nice beautiful email for yourself. So either way, I go talk to them and I say, I'll send you my nice beautiful sets. I'll link you. I understand that if you want me to play this music at your nice beautiful event for free, I can do it. And either way, they may put you at the Crown Casino in Perth or in Melbourne. Or now, either way, there's a nice, beautiful casino in Perth as well. So either way, you can go and DJ wherever you want. But understand that what's important, that when I go and speak, and I public speak, and somebody comes up to me and says, I need you over here, I understand I can come if I have the financing. And I won't never ask that individual for the financing, because I already have the financing. But if they want me there, and I don't have the financing, I say, you must give me the financing then to get there. But I have financing all the time in my nice beautiful talent, because understand it's not about plastic money, but it's about talents and abilities. You must understand that no matter what you're doing, you must understand that when you go Embo Italiano, you understand to lift yourself every single day. Understand no matter what, understand that when I lift myself all the time, I make sure that you understand what you're eating every single day. You have to understand every single day you must be lifting yourself. You must understand that every single day you must be understanding that you must simplify your time and be greater than what you are. I understand that what you are today is what you eat. So understand if you eat something greater than ice cream today, you understand 5 years I ate no ice cream. I have no ice cream for 5 years and 5 years more. I mean, I didn't eat ice cream for 5 years. I mean, come on. I mean, and you deserve ice cream? I mean, come on, it's really understand to stay away from the pleasure. I mean, ice cream does not satisfy you. I used to go and eat a tub of ice cream and half a tub of ice cream and a quarter tub of ice cream before bed. I realized I was fat. I was this fat. I understand it never works out, because what works out for me is something great every single day. I understand that when I go and do something that's really great, I understand I go and perform on the street, I go and make sure either way that you have what you deserve. I understand that what you deserve is courage and information and something that increases your confidence, which is yourself. I understand I'm increasing my confidence today. I'm actually doing something to make my life not a living hell, but something of a heaven right now. I'm in heaven right now because I understand how to communicate. I understand how to lift you and your kids and your kids for generations, because it's about information. I realize when I give you 1 billion hours of really, let's say, life coaching skills, and you understand that your kids are going to learn, and your kids are going to learn. Because I understand that information is passed down into your generations. You have to understand that no matter what, that when you're lifting people, you lift people equally. You make sure everybody is equal. You have to understand that no matter what you're doing, you have to go and perform it on the street sometimes. You have to understand that when you're lifting yourself, you have to be full of information, you have to be full of thriving, you have to understand you have to look greater than you do. That whatever you're doing today is understanding you must look greater, you must feel greater. I don't need a suit to really live life. I don't need to be in a suit. I can use some other suit. I can make a custom suit. I can make something different. I can make rainbows. I can make red suits. I can make whatever I want. I don't need to go into the shop to get myself one of those suits. I'll go and call up my nice beautiful custom shop and I say, make me this nice beautiful gold jacket, and make me red pants, and make me white shoes. And make sure it's all stripped together so that there's a snake going down, and it's a cowboy hat, and make sure that there's some nice beautiful strings attached so that I look like I'm a cowboy. I mean, either way, I understand it's an attire. I understand it's a new clothing fashion, I don't need to wear what they're wearing. I go make my own clothing. I go make my own custom clothing because I understand I have to be unique. And on the back it says I. I mean, it doesn't say Milivojevic, I say I, because I am something that is much more than Milivojevic, Danny. I understand either way that you can find me right now on Instagram. You can understand that I give you so much. I give you so many ideas. I give you so much more than what you give me today. I understand when I give you something, I never ask for anything in return. I just ask for your favor to come and look at me. I understand when you look at me, you understand why I'm so special, because I understand that what's special about my life is giving you that knowledge that you need every single day. Because when I drive a skateboard or skaters or something like that, I use a helmet. I make sure I put a helmet on, because you never know, you may hit a car and that car may hit you, and guess what happens? You may also break your head and break your neck because you don't have a helmet. You need a helmet all the time. You have to be watching out. I understand you're confident. You want to speak on a microphone? I need you on the microphone. I need to promote you. You come and say your nice, beautiful Instagram and social media over here.
Oh. Wait, can I just say, shout out to Young A6, that's my homie, and shout out to Oscar Odell on Instagram and _ Brody Burton.
I understand either way, either way, add these guys right now and understand that any question you may have, I can come and answer it for you right now.
Oh, just how do you not get scared in front of everyone?
I realize it's because I practice. I come here and do it first, and then I learn on the go.
Do you cook up some soup with the Mandem before?
I'm doing it right now. I'm actually doing what you need right now, because what you need is to get up on video and create yourself a YouTube channel and create billions of hours of videos about what you love to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. But when you say yeah, you say I say yeah. I love you, because I is first.
Do you and the Mandem go on glides?
I don't know what that is.
Like, do you just go ride outs?
I mean,
Like the other side of the bridge is clowns.
I don't know who that is, but understand that what's important is understand that when you're really explaining something, you explain it better.
Yeah.
You say, I
Where
say
is this
yeah.
going?
I say yeah. You have to understand let me understand what you just said, because I need to understand.
Alright, so do you and the guys, your friends,
I mean, do I add them?
nah, do you go ride out with them?
I don't ride out with them anymore, because I understand that what's important is I get away from that crew so that I can go and do my life coaching career, so I can go travel the world while they are doing the riding with their crowd.
True, true.
Because I understand that no matter what, that they're not going to travel with their friends anywhere around the world, because they're always with the crowd. I never need to be with the crowd. I understand either way. I mean, just ask me another question, I'll answer for you.
Do you like skating?
I love ice skating, I love everything, as long as it doesn't hurt me.
Oh, alright.
I mean, I just make sure that everything that I do, I make sure that I just safely understand that what I do is take control of my life, and I take advantage to come on a nice, beautiful microphone. And how does it really feel to be in front of the people here?
Pretty scary.
I mean, you feel scared?
I'm scared.
You feel scared around me?
Very confronting.
I mean, what's so very confronting about this?
A lot of people.
I mean, when you're saying a lot of people, you say, I see a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, I say yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that when you understand that anything that starts with I first is I love you.
Yeah.
I understand no matter what. You must understand to grow up, you must understand that when you're really loving your life, you have to understand communication skills is on camera, and do a billion hours of what you love to do.
True.
I understand either way that what you're saying is you're not saying your I first, you have to say the I first.
What's your kill count? I'm gonna have to ask you this. What's your kill count?
I mean the kill count is my Instagram, you can go over there and understand that either way, when I go and give you that nice beautiful Instagram, you're going to check out the Instagram and you're going to find out what I really have there.
Alright.
Because if you don't find out, you'll never understand what I do there.
Oh, I got a question. Do you believe COVID's that bad?
I understand COVID is like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Because anything that's Jesus Christ today is not COVID.
Yeah. Alright, well.
I understand. I thank you very much. I thank you. I understand, guys, that no matter what you're doing every single day, is understand that you go and be contradictory about what you say, because everything is Jesus Christ. I mean, do you understand? I mean, either way, understand that what you need today is something much more beautiful. I mean, do you understand? You must understand to lift yourself and your family every single day. I understand no matter what, that when I go and really public speak on the street and I do something very important every single day, I make sure everybody else has what they deserve, and that's really information. I mean, every single day, you have to understand that you must talk to people in a way that they understand you, because that man over there doesn't understand how to speak to me. You have to understand, he goes yeah, and yeah, and yeah. I say, you must say, I say yeah. And he doesn't say the I. I mean, he doesn't respond to my I. Because why? Because he is being egotistical. I realize he's being egotistical and he's not responding to my query of loving Jesus Christ. You have to understand that anybody who doesn't say I, say yeah, and then they just say yeah and true. I mean that guy has no future. I can see it. The other kid. I understand the other kid over here. I understand he's at least asking me some questions. I understand he's really much more interested in me than the other guy. I understand either way. What's much more important is ask more questions if you want to be more professional than your friends. I mean, what's scary about this over here is nothing is scary. I mean, there's nothing scary about being in front of a crowd as long as you're practicing. I mean, if you're not practicing to be in front of a crowd, I mean, it sounds scary. But guess what? I mean, one moment at a time is development. I mean, one step at a time is how you do everything. I mean, I was very scared when I stepped up on the nice, beautiful microphone to speak for the first time. I then just continue. I continue. And I eventually build up my skills. I learn something about the crowd each and every single day that I go and public speak on a microphone, because I understand I get great in my communication skills on video, camera first, and audio and writing, and then I step up on the microphone because I'm so confident to speak on a microphone now because I can do it on a video. I'm always confident because I understand that what I do daily is communicational work. I write all day long in my nice beautiful journal every single day because I understand that what's important is understand that what you need today is yourself the most, and understanding every single day to grow yourself and to grow everybody around you and to lift your mum and dad and to lift yourself and to lift everything is the only way to speak to everybody. I understand that if you speak to your mum and dad or anything in terms of your family or anybody in life, you must be speaking to them in a way that you're going to lift them and give them some ideas on to help their life, in terms of to help their life, because that's the only way you do. That's the only way you do anything in life. The only way you can do anything in life is to lift people only. You have to understand that when you lift people, you have to grow yourself. You have to grow everything. I understand that when I grow everything, I'm speaking to you right now to grow you every single day. I'm never here to fight. I'm never here to cause violence, but I'm here to grow you, baby. I understand that's what I do. I understand when I go and really understand that anybody who looks at me like they're going to hit me because their kids are around, I mean, if you want to hit me because your kids are around, I realize it means that somebody else is going to hit you really fast. I mean, they're really going to be violent with you because of your attitude. I mean, let your kids walk, but don't go stressing yourself out to hit everybody because they're looking at your kids, man. I mean, I understand that women are not as egotistical as men. I understand egotistical men, I understand them. I understand women are less egotistical in nature than a man. I can tell you right now that more men today are much more egotistical than the woman. But I understand that woman is also egotistical by picking the man who's very egotistical. You understand? I understand women love to go with egotistical people. I understand they love ego. I realize they love to get bashed by people because they don't learn. I mean, they don't learn how to grow themselves. I mean, they get used up and abused in the room, in terms of the bedroom as well. I understand that they don't deserve that. But guess what? I realize that because they chose that, I realize that's what they deserve. You always deserve better than what you want. I deserve better than this. I deserve to go to Spain. I deserve to go everywhere in life. I deserve that. But if you guys don't give me an opportunity, I don't search for an opportunity from you. I just go and make it happen. I'm just understanding that no matter what, I have to get more confident about my nice beautiful skills so that I can go and do massive shows around the world because I have all these talents to bring you in one night. I can do comedy on the night. I can do life coaching on the night. I can do singing on the night. I can do music production on the night. I can do some acting on the night. I mean, do you understand? I can do some nice beautiful martial arts. You can see some martial arts and how I do that on the night too. I understand no matter what, I can do some beatboxing. I'll go and really make some car sounds. I'll go do whatever I can to increase those skills, to just do something new. I'll go do some breakdancing. I'll go and practice some breakdancing as well. I understand either way, you must practice everything. You must go and really try it out. I mean, whatever you want to try out, you can do it if you set your mind to it. And if you set your mind to it, you better plan it. Because everything that you plan is what you're doing. I understand that every single day when I go and really perform on the street and I do something every single day to really live my life, I understand I'm much more in favor of myself to grow. I understand when I grow every single day, I go and really go bonkers in my video over here because I understand when I go bonkers, I just go give you all that knowledge. Because I understand that no matter what you need today, you just need knowledge. I understand I provide you knowledge, so I understand that. I mean, I understand that no matter what, that knowledge is going to grow you all the time. I understand that those who don't want knowledge and those who look at me because they don't like me because I give knowledge, I realize they are not successful people. I mean, who's a better communicator than me today? I'm sure there's not one. For sure, there's not one better communicator than me today. I'm the best communicator in the planet. I'm the best life coach in the planet. You can go and say whatever you want. I'm the best of the best. I'm the best. I understand either way, I make sure I'm always the best in my life. I understand that's how it is. I understand that when Cristiano Ronaldo was asking who's better than you or Messi, I understand Cristiano says, I'm the best. I'm the best all the time. You have to be the best in your life. I don't care about anything other than yourself today, so understand no matter what, that when I care about you, I understand I lift you up. I understand that no matter what, I mean, go and try out everything. I mean, go and jump out in the puddle over here and understand to get yourself wet sometimes. I mean, understand no matter what, to try out everything in your life. I mean, try it out once and understand why you can actually do it. You can do anything that you set your mind to all the time. You can always make sure every single day you can grow. You can always make sure you're foundational in empathy and making sure that you go and grow up. I mean, when you grow up yourself every single day, you understand why maturity is a class way to be. I understand anything that's a class way to be is a classic act of kindness. And it's really something that's really special. I understand when you're a special being, you understand spirituality, you understand why you have to lift every single day. You understand every single day you must go empower people to grow. You must unleash the beast within you. I realize even a woman can be a beast. I realize everything can be a beast today, but understand that what's a beast today is something that's growing. And something that's really doing much more work than everybody else. You must understand that no matter what you're doing every single day, you must go look at the images around you, because I understand that every single day I go on a video and I look at 2 hours of images of people just walking by. I understand that when I do that for 58,000 hours, I can do it very easily. I understand I just practice all the time. I thank you. I understand that when I go and practice all the time, my nice beautiful communication skill, I look at myself more than you. I'm much more important than you. You must be much more important in your life than me, in terms of my eye. You're going to grow yourself today. I understand I can grow you with those ideas to inspire you only. I can only motivate you. I can only motivate you, but what I can do for myself is grow myself. Because I'm doing it. I'm doing growth right now, while you're just trying to be more inspired by I today to become a public speaker. I understand that when I speak for 50 hours, I'm growing, but you're just listening to become a public speaker. I mean, that's that. I'm trying to motivate you every single day to be one. Because I understand that when I inspire you and you come back to my audio program daily, I understand no matter what, you're going to take some action. You have to understand that when you see me successful and becoming more successful and I have everything, I mean, that's going to inspire you to have everything. Because you're going to listen to me and what I have to say, and you're going to do what I do. And then once you do what I do, you're going to say, Daddy Milivojevic can do it, so why can I? I mean, why can't you do it? I mean, why can't you be a public speaker? I mean, why? I mean, why not? I mean, why not be a public speaker? You have to understand, you must be a public speaker every single day. You must understand, you must go do something on YouTube today. Because if you plan to be somebody, you have to understand to social media today. I understand social media is the only way to perform anything today. So understand either way that long term, social media is very important. I understand that when you go on social media, eventually you have to go in front of people. I promise you, eventually your talents are going to be so great that you want to step up in front of people now. Because you just feel like a superstar. I understand I feel like a superstar all the time when I go and speak out my nice beautiful information. Because I understand that what's important is I go do my work today, baby. I understand when I go do my work daily, I have no time to go to a 9-to-5 job and sit at the nice beautiful office and for 12 hours to look at the screens to protect the warehouse. I mean, to protect somebody's warehouse, I mean, I have no time for that. I have time to grow you and everything around me though. I have time to make sure that I never have time for 9-to-5 work. I have time for 24/7 work. I have time to double my hourly rate and to triple it and to make it infinity and beyond. Because I understand that what's important today is shooting pebbles at you of growth. Because I'm the James Bond of growth. I'm the James Bond of growth, do you understand? Because I'll shoot those nice beautiful pellets at you. And it's really growth pellets. I'll just shoot those nice beautiful ideas at you right here. I'm shooting those ideas at you right now. I shoot 1, I shoot 2, I shoot 3. And understand I'm giving you the growth. I shoot another beautiful idea every single day. I understand every single day I'm shooting those nice beautiful pellets of growth. I understand I love to be James Bond of growth. I understand that's what I am. I understand I consider myself something far greater than yesterday. I understand that no matter what, I mean, I don't care about what you think of me. I don't care what people think of me. I care what I believe of I only. And that's it. Otherwise, my opinion is much greater than yours. Your opinion must be greater than yours every single day. And that's it. Otherwise, I thank you very much. I understand every single day I go and really develop that nice, beautiful opinion of myself. Because I don't need anybody else's opinion to say what I am. I understand your opinion must be yours alone. You must understand that it's your opinion and it's just yours. And your thought in terms of your life is something greater than thoughts as well. So understand that what you are today is one opinion. And it must be your opinion and not other people's opinion. Otherwise, when you are somebody else's opinion and not yourself, you then are copycats. Otherwise, when your opinion is just of yourself and that's your opinion of you and you made the opinion of yourself, otherwise that's original. So go and teach that. Otherwise, go and teach your original opinions and advices about life. I mean, go be original about it. I mean, don't go and say that this scientist said about the galaxy that if it goes 55,000 miles, otherwise it goes 50,000 miles this way, otherwise that it goes to the Mars. Otherwise, when it goes to the Mars, otherwise he says that there's a convict loser over there, and because he said that, otherwise that no matter what, otherwise that spaceship over there is something of a star, and realize that no matter what, that this man over here says that that spaceship is the Milky Way, and that it's 55,000 kilometers over there. Otherwise, that's what he says. But when he goes this way and he goes and says over, I mean, speak about yourself and not speak about other people. I mean, do you get that? I don't speak about other people, man. I go and create my own ideas. I am not crazy. I need you to speak up with me on the nice, beautiful microphone. I can be whatever I want. I can be crazy, but I love to help you. I need you to come speak. I need you to speak on the microphone. I need you to tell me what I am on the microphone.
Pickle Rick.
I say, Pickle Rick.
You seem nice.
Thank you very much. I see he calls me crazy.
Yeah, believable. He's my brother.
I love it. I love you, all beautiful people. But understand to ask me some questions. I love Jurassic World. I mean, come in the camera over here. I want you to be promoting yourself. I mean, what's your Instagram? What's your YouTube?
I don't have either. But
You come here.
Okay. But do you like turkeys?
I understand turkeys. I never eat turkeys because I'm a vegan. I understand. I'm a vegan. I love to eat anything that's beans and wholemeal bread and wheat bix.
Okay.
I love that. I mean, what else do you want to ask?
Do you watch YouTube?
I love YouTube, so I have a YouTube account. I have an Instagram, and you can find me on YouTube. I'll be here for the next 72 years, so I'll be teaching you and your family for generations about nice, beautiful information I have to give you and ideas. So understand, no matter what, that you get yourself a social media so you can come and do some business.
What is your YouTube?
I can say Danny Milivojevic, so you have a phone? I mean, go and do a photo of that one there, and you can find me.
Oh, wait, what about YouTube?
I'm on YouTube, so that nice, beautiful name there, you can find me on YouTube.
Okay. Okay, go find it.
You can go and do a photo of that.
Okay.
Okay, you two need to go and watch the
I understand, no matter what, you guys must always understand that you must lead.
I'm a witch.
You're a witch? You are not a witch. You are something better than a witch.
back here.
I love you guys. I understand no matter what, that this over here is a nice, beautiful example of a leader. Do you have a question? I understand no matter what, I have to ask more questions in life. I'm pretty sure anybody who's asking more questions is somebody that's much more of a leader. So understand that you can go and find me on YouTube at Danny Milivojevic. I understand that's what I'm doing every single day.
How many subscribers do you have?
I have 21 subscribers right now. I understand that either way, I have many subscribers.
Pickle-Rick!
I understand that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Pickle-Rick is.
Look at my cousin's head.
I understand. I see you. I have no worries. Thank you very much. I thank you. You have beautiful kids. I understand no matter what, you must understand, you must be lifting everybody around you. You must understand that whatever you want to be, you can be anything you desire to be. You can be. I thank you very much, boss. I thank you. I understand either way, I am much happier doing what I love to do every single day, because what's important is understand you must go and really develop yourself to understand that if you say anything in life, you must put your eye first. You must say that, I say Pickle-Rick. I say Pickle-Rick today. Understand that anything that's really starting without the I there is not the way to go. I understand no matter what, I'm not lost for words over here. I understand that what's important is understand to teach people faster. I understand that I am mesmerized. I am really surprised about my life because I have my eye. I have something really beautiful to say every single day. Because when I go and do that every single day, I go and understand that no matter what you want in life, you can achieve it if you help yourself to get that first, and if you help other people get what they want. I thank you. I understand no matter what you want, I promise you, Zig Ziglar says that you must help other people first so that you can help yourself. I understand that either way, that what you want every single day is a greater lifestyle. You want to be able to every single day achieve something much more for yourself. You want to become much more abundant. You want to be much more of a public speaker. You want to even start public speaking every single day so that you can afford to travel the world because you have a talent for it. I promise you, you have to build some talents. So if you want to build some talents, I mean, YouTube's the first way to go. I mean, go YouTube and start doing some videos of yourself because that's the only platform today that's really going to help you, let's say with videos, that's a social media. But guess what? I understand my Mega Drive is something even better than really, let's say, YouTube, because YouTube does only videos. I understand that in my Mega Drive, I do audios, I do writing, I do photos, I do branding photos. I post them all into my online storage, and I make a 1 terabyte file, I make a 1 terabyte file and more, and I just leave it there. And I give money every single month, but either way, you must understand that because I have an online storage, I have courses in my online storage. I mean, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's the best website I've ever had, in terms of I've ever had. Although I understand I have more than everything I have right now. I understand that what I have is only one letter in the dictionary, and that's that. I understand that most people miss this letter in the world. I understand it's really my eye. I understand it's really that the I letter. I understand that most people go and live 90 years and 93 years and 103 years and more of their life, and they miss the I completely. I mean, they miss the I idea. I love you. I mean, they're just living without the I, but understand this, that they're unaware of actually what that is. I understand that I am fully aware of my I. I'm aware of it. I mean, most people are going throughout life and saying something without the I intention. I understand when I love you, I say my I. I understand when I really go and do something to dwell in a better way, I'm always making sure I'm much more than yesterday. I have to be better. I have to understand that what I need from you is always more attention. I understand when I give you more attention, I'm always much more beautiful. I'm always making sure that no matter what, you just always keep cheering up, because I understand that's what I love. I understand when people come cheering me up every single day, I cheer myself up and I cheer you on all the time. I'm like a cheerleader. I'm like making sure that you need something from life much better. I understand when I have something much better in life to do, I understand it's really I have myself much more. I understand I always have to give you that nice, beautiful love. I have to understand that no matter what you're doing every single day, you must understand why you must lead. You must understand that when you're leading people, you must lead your girlfriend, you must lead your husband, you must lead your son and daughter and everything to greatness. You must understand to make them do some videos and do it yourself first so that they can watch you. And that way you understand you're being a positive role model about it. And then understand that they will follow you and they will say, hey, my mama and tata do this. I mean, my mama and tata go on the video and I'll start doing video too. I mean, that's a positive role model. So copy me. I mean, copy me in what I do. I mean, either way, you must understand that when you copy me and what I do on the street performance, I mean, just copy this and then go do what you love to do. I mean, copy me totally. And you understand why I'm a role model. I mean, copy my Instagram. I mean, copy it totally. I mean, go copy what that is over there. I mean, go and copy it. And understand that you go and copy all that I do so that you can go and better your life. But make sure that the words are different. I mean, make sure that you explain some different words in a different way, because what's important is public speaking today, and it's really business, and everybody that has a business today is somebody that, or anybody that has a business today is somebody that's achieving a greater worth lifestyle. I understand if you want greater worth, you have to be on video camera teaching it. You have to teach what self-esteem is first if you want to become somebody of that interest. I understand when I speak about life, I become the best life coach on the planet. I understand if I want to be just a veganism coach, I become the best veganism coach in the planet. I mean, there's nobody else who has better information about veganism than me. Otherwise, if I want to be a scientist, I'd be the best scientist in the world. Otherwise, if I want to be the best 9-to-5 guru, I'd be the best one. I'd be the best one. Otherwise, if I want to be anything in life, I'd be the best in that. Or else when I be the best in that, I teach the world everything about what I do. I understand when I do that daily, I've always got more courage. I always have more courage to give you. I understand that what's important is understand your language. I mean, understand how you dress. I mean, understand how you talk. I mean, are you able to speak as fast as I can on the camera? I mean, are you able to public speak? I mean, go and check out my Instagram and check out the ideas and copy it. Because you understand you have to copy this. You have to copy what this is. Because if you don't copy this, I mean, how do you expect to really, let's say, increase your talents and abilities? You have to copy what I do. You have to copy my Instagram. You have to copy that I have an Instagram and do it for yourself either way. You must understand that what you want every single day is a greater life. I promise you, when you have a greater life, baby, you understand why you're important. I mean, when you love somebody, you love yourself the most. I mean, if you love yourself so much, you'll be famous. I mean, if you love yourself so much, you'll give more content than I do. I give 600 hours of videos just this year. And more. And more. I have over 600 videos in my nice, beautiful YouTube account right now. I mean, go and check it out. I mean, either way, in 1 year, I post 600 hours of videos and 600 videos and more. You must understand, in 1 year, I understand that next year, I go and level that. I'll go and post 700 hours of videos and more. Next year. I mean, either way, I'm just going to level that. Because 2 hours a day times 365 is 730 hours. I understand either way, I can do it. I can do 365 videos and make, either way, I can make 730 hours next year. But guess what? I realize that the goal to achieve is really 630, I realize that the goal really next year, in terms of 2021, is make 365 hours. And anything extra is just that. I understand that either way, I go and achieve my goals, because what's important right now is that I go and public speak anywhere around the world. Because if you want my business card, I mean, come and get it. I mean, come and get my business card. You understand why you're going to be famous? I'll teach you something about fame. I'll teach you something about life. I'll teach you something about strategy. You have to have a business card so that you can give it to somebody who asks for you to come to you. I mean, who asks for you to come to New York, for example. I mean, did you see the Italiano Mbambo? I mean, either way, understand that no matter what, this man, who's a gentleman, comes and asks for my favor to come to nice, beautiful New York to speak. But guess what? I understand that when I go and do that, I understand he calls me and finances me, and then I get there. I understand now that if he never calls me, I understand that he's just somebody that doesn't have the financing. And that's that. Or else he's somebody that just doesn't live the talk. Because understand this, understand that I am somebody who is going to New York. I'm going to New York anyway. I'll create an event anyway. I understand no matter what you want from the world around you, you must understand to go and lift the world around you, and that way you're going to understand why you're making a positive difference every single day, and you're going to make sure that no matter what, you're going to lift that nice, beautiful confidence, because what is confidence today? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You say in the mirror, you say, I love you to yourself every single day, and you understand confidence. You understand to do it in the camera sometimes. You understand why it's so important, because communication is key, and it's not big muscles, man. Otherwise, it's really about communication skill and how fast can you speak on a microphone. I understand the faster I speak on a microphone, the faster I am throughout life. I understand if I go and speak slowly on the microphone, I understand then it's really a drug addict. I understand drug addicts have no confidence to speak on a microphone because they don't practice communication skills, man. I understand you must go and practice your nice, beautiful communication skills and bypass what people say about you. I mean, if somebody calls you something, I mean, just bypass it and don't even recollect what they're saying. Because if you want to collect it, I mean, go and teach what they're saying about you. I mean, they may call you a dickhead. I mean, they may call you an asshole. I mean, they may call you whatever. But guess what? I realize whatever they call you is what they are. I mean, that's that. I don't have to pick up those words because they're calling me that today. But guess what? I understand that what's important is understand that you go to your enemies every single year. I mean, if somebody hates you from the crowd, and send them a nice, beautiful love message and say, Happy New Year, and Merry Christmas Eve, and Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's Eve. I mean, Happy New Year's Eve to all of you today, because guess what? When you say that to him or her, you understand, then you nicely and beautifully make a unique message for everybody that you send a message to all the time, because it has to be a unique message and not a copy and paste theory. I mean, do I copy and paste my information in these videos? I say no. Because what's important is I go and make a different video. Every single time I make a video is a different communication style, and a different video, and a different look, and a different background, and a different type of cloud is always different about life. So understand that when you're different about life, you go send people a different message every single time you message them. You say their name. You say, I need you Brian Tracy, to understand, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. And then understand, no matter what, you must be teaching more. You must be inspiring them as well in that nice, beautiful message. And say, I wish you a Happy New Year as well. I wish you a Happy New Year's Eve and also a nice, beautiful Christmas Eve. Because understand, no matter what, that you inspire me, sir. You inspire me to really be great. So understand that you keep it up. But I understand how the world is. And I understand how it really goes with the coronavirus now. But either way, you must understand that what you need, sir, right now, you have to be making sure that you go and post more of those videos, because that's what I see that you must do. You must inspire people with the message also. And then just leave them with a nice, beautiful, either way, sir, just understand to pass me that torch over, because I have to teach other people now. I have to take the torch from you, because I understand that you are somebody who's done that life. I although want you to grow, but pass over the torch. Pass the torch over. I understand that you're famous. Just pass the torch over. Just give me the torch so I can go teach millions of crowds now. I understand you're 70 years of age, Brian Tracy. I understand. But pass me the torch now. Give me the torch. I want to go now and teach people. That's what you have to do. That's a smart ass way to go and lift people. And that's something that's really inspirational every single day. That what you need every single day is something much more courageous. Either way, just understand that when I go and message people, I make something funny. I understand that no matter what, that when I go and really develop a nice, beautiful strategy, I make it a different way. I go and really record it a different way. I go and do something different that I've never done. But I make sure I power drive that information every single day, and I do something every single day, and I live every single day, and I understand to inspire every single day, and I do something every single day to make sure that you have everything every single day. Because when I have everything, I understand when I have everything every single day, I'm always making sure that you have accountability every single day. I understand no matter what, you must be lifting your mum, you must be lifting everybody around you all the time. I understand that no matter what you're doing every single day, you must understand that life is a strategy, and those who understand a strategy every single day are the ones learning it. You have to learn a strategy to give a strategy. You only learn to give it to others. What are you giving? You're giving what you learn. So when you teach me something, I'll pass on that information to somebody else, and I'll help somebody else through your technique. And I'll say, this man or gentleman or woman or lady is the one that really gave me this idea, because guess what? You can go to that resource for yourself and go and study that individual. You understand? Because that individual is Jesus Christ. Where I am today, I understand either way I'll learn from Jesus Christ, because that's the resource, and that's where you send people to, or you could send people to somebody else. And either way, that individual is going to send them to Jesus Christ anyway, because everything goes back to Jesus Christ. Either way, that no matter what, somebody else will speak about Jesus Christ. If you want to lift yourself every single day, you must understand that church is every single day. And you must respect the temple that you live in. You must understand you live in your nice, beautiful real estate, which is your body every single day, but you have to copy this. You have to copy being a public speaker. You have to copy this every single day, and you have to inspire yourself to do it on your own. Because where's my mum? Where's my dad? Where's my son, and where's my daughter, and where's my wife? I'm here on my own today. I'm here to grow myself. Because understand this. Understand that nobody is going to be here for me except I. Understand when I grow myself every single day, I go and inspire the crowd. I go and inspire people every single day to go live their best lifestyle. Because I understand when you live your best lifestyle, you're going to deserve it. You're going to deserve something that you are. You're actually a great lifestyle. So make yourself great every single day and be on video camera. You can do it at any age. You have a life behind you. You can teach life coaching. I do life coaching. I'm 28 years of age. I don't know how old you are, but you're not old. You're young. Everybody's young. I'm not growing old. When I turn 100 years of age, I'm 100 years young. I'm not old. Other people are growing old because they believe they're old-fashioned. I'm the new classic. I'm the new fashion statement. I'm always new. I'm always making sure that everybody around me has a beautiful idea, whether they like it or not. Because I understand, I thank you very much. I understand that what's important is you grab an idea every single day. I thank you. I understand you must copy this every single day. You must do this on the microphone. I thank you. I understand that when you do this on the microphone daily, you have to understand to go and add me at Danny Milivojevic Instagram and also YouTube account. You can go and check it out. I have 21 subscribers. I understand that either way, I have 600 hours of video content to teach you right now. You guys are not fooling me. You're not fooling me around with 21 subscribers. Come on. You're not fooling me around. I'm worth more than that. Come on. If you don't ever want to follow me and my 600 hours of video content, don't ever follow me then. I mean, I don't need you to follow me, man. I don't need you guys to follow me. But guess what? I'm here to public speak. I'll go create my nice, beautiful events without you. I mean, that's that. You have a one-time opportunity to come and check me out now because you may never find me again. I mean, I don't know if you'll live until that long. I'm living anyway. You'll find me if you're alive. I'm always going to be here because I'm growing. I'm always growing. So you'll find me if you're alive. Because I don't know how your life is going. But this is your opportunity now to understand, to inspire yourself every single day with my nice, beautiful information. Because understand that what selling yourself is right now is this. You must copy this to sell yourself. You must understand you must be here and not with the crowd. You must understand that what's important is I'm not with the boys today. I'm with I. I'm with I. I'm not with the girls today. I'm not chasing the girls. I'm chasing myself. I'm chasing my dreams. I'm not with the crowd. I understand that one individual came to me today and said, Danny, I mean, are you coming this Thursday to the big party? I understand no big party for me because I understand I have a better party than your party. I understand that your party is an alcoholic party. I never do alcoholic people. I understand that what I do is something greater than alcohol and parties altogether. I do Jesus Christ. I understand that's my big celebration party right there. I understand that what I need every single day is to be with Jesus Christ and myself, and that's that. I don't need other people in my life. I understand that no matter what, that those individuals want to wait 9 months because the coronavirus happens and the nightclubs are shut down. And now, because the coronavirus is lifting out and the coronavirus is going away, I realize the nightclubs are back in place now because it's New Year's Eve and it's Christmas Eve and it's Christmas, and the nightclubs are coming on. I mean, they're coming in now and they're saying 50 people can be in the doors and all of this. I understand that now, they're waiting 9 months to get to the nightclub. I mean, 9 months you're waiting. I'm not waiting for a nightclub. I understand I'm never waiting for a nightclub. I don't need a nightclub. I realize this is my nightclub right here. I understand my nightclub is on the street too. I come and perform on the street, baby. I'm going to do something of DJing quality. I make nice, beautiful surround systems over here. I get my DJ deck and I pump it. I pump my nice, beautiful music. I don't need your opportunity. I understand that I already have opportunities every single day in my communication. I understand that I realize what's important is every single day, look at yourself in the mirror and be confident about yourself to be in front of a camera. I realize if you can be in front of yourself in the mirror and look at yourself in the mirror, you can also be on camera and speak. I realize now, if you can be on camera and video camera and speak in front of a video camera, you can also do it with a microphone. I realize now, because you can also do it with a microphone and a video camera and speak on a video camera, you can also do it in front of people now. I mean, now, I understand that most people will never ever step foot in front of a crowd to public speak because they are not confident about what their business is. I mean, they're not passionate about what they love to do. I love to do life coaching. I love to do music production. I love to do acting. I love to do comedy. I love to do music production. But guess what? I will not step in a nightclub yet. I'm not confident right now to step up in a nightclub to do music production on a DJ deck. Because why? I have to learn how to DJ on a deck. I have to learn the deck. I have to get myself a deck. I have to invest money into a DJ deck to get myself a DJ deck to start inspiring myself to really make that music. But what do I have to do before that? I mean, before I even make a DJ deck, I have to go and make sure that my music is more. I have to make some more music first before I even get a DJ deck. I have to go into my software, or else I have to go into my nice beautiful FL Studio, which is for free. You can go and start music production right now for free. But understand, you must do it with your journal. Understand, when I go through technology and I learn everything, I learn it with my journal. I write it down in my phone, baby. I have a nice beautiful Pokedex, which is my phone, and I write everything down about the softwares, and I teach you while I'm at it. Understand, when I teach you, I go and make all this nice beautiful music, and I sing. I have 2 vocal tracks now. I need 12 vocal tracks before I even get to the nightclub. I need 12 vocal tracks. I need to make 12 more vocal tracks. I have to practice that nice beautiful lyrics on the street. I also have to make more than that. I have to start DJing. I have to start getting other speakers. I have to also get myself a surround system and come on the street and DJ for a bit before I even get to the nightclub to do that. I have to practice my skills before I even get into the nightclub, because if I go to the nightclub now, otherwise I can do it with my phone. I mean, just plug your speakers into my phone. I can DJ with my phone though. I can straight away go to the nightclub now and pump my music with my phone. I mean, no problem. But with a DJ deck, no. because I understand that if I go pump my music on the DJ deck, I may just press play and I don't even know what I'm doing there. I understand that no matter what. Do you understand what crazy is? I understand anybody who's crazy must learn and grow. I understand when I learn and grow every single day, I'm always making sure that what I eat is what I understand. I understand when I understand something of my life every single day, I understand that I must always pressure myself to grow. I must be making sure that I go on my nice beautiful video camera and I teach my nice beautiful surround system in a different way, because I understand no matter what, I have to promote myself. And when I promote myself in a different way, I have to go and find that nice beautiful leadership every single day, because what's important today? Ice cream for you is important. But I understand that I didn't have ice cream for 5 years. I haven't had ice cream for 5 years. And guess what? Because I was very fat before, and ice cream made me very fat. And I understand that ice cream has a lot of white sugar in it, and that's why I stay away from white sugar, because I understand what that is. I understand it's something that gives you a disease. I understand that when you're really, really understanding what you need every single day, you go and find and develop those skills every single day to go and become everything you ever want to be. Or else if you want to be a visionary, you can be it as long as you're writing in a journal. You have to write everything down in a journal. You have to go and be your own studio. You have to go and be productive in your life. You have to understand that what you want every single day, you can achieve it as long as you understand to help your brother and your sister and your mother and everybody to get what they want. You have to help them first, and they'll give you what you want. I understand that if you help me, I'll help you. Or else that's what leadership is. But I understand no matter what, that everybody's helping everybody at the same time. But I'm just making sure I help you more than anybody else. I understand that when I help you more, I understand I'm growing really much more than you. Because I understand that public speaking is something that makes me grow every single day. So I understand that what's important every single day is make sure that you're free and make sure that you're looking people in the eye. Make sure that you understand the eyes, I love you. You don't look people in the eyes. You look people in the eye, for I love you. I've been doing this for over 110 hours on my video camera. I understand that either way, that what I tell people every single day is to grow. I understand that when I grow every single day, I go and pick up what you say and I put it into a camera in a different way, and I make sure to record it while I'm along the way, because I understand that when I go by the wayside of anything, I understand that I must be the way in Jesus Christ. I post it on YouTube because I have to promote myself every single day to have a business, because anybody who has a business has to be on a microphone today, because that way I'm going to be something much more. I understand I have to go and develop myself every single day. I understand when I do that all the time, I make sure every single day I have more freedom. I thank you very much. I thank you. I thank you for your support. I understand that no matter what, you must follow me. You must understand that when I give you that nice beautiful idea every single day, you're going to find much more into that. I understand when I have more to give you, I always have more to receive. I understand when I give you that nice beautiful treasure point, which is the nice beautiful idea that you need every single day, you can always speak on the microphone. You can speak up. I thank you. I thank you. I understand that no matter what, I understand this boy over here wants to be on the microphone. I realize he loves the microphone. I realize either way, I realize that I'm not crazy. I understand either way, that when somebody calls you crazy, you say, I'm not crazy. If they call you something, you say, I'm not that. I'm not what you call me. I am just I. Or if you call me I am I. I am I. I'm always I, but I understand that what you want to be is understand that you must achieve what you want to be first. Or if you want to achieve what you want to be, you have to understand to just be something more. Be something more, but understand that what is right now is something that you must achieve. You must achieve this point. You must go and make a nice, beautiful busking performance and go and really give your heart out. Because I understand now I have a beautiful trolley right here. I understand I have a little beautiful trolley, man. I understand no matter what, that when I have a beautiful trolley like this, I understand I have more energy now to go and do my nice, beautiful public speaking performance every single day. And also my nice, beautiful DJing session. I understand I never have to carry 20 kilos on my back anymore. I understand I have a nice, beautiful trolley to do that. I understand now I'm full of energy. I'm full of energy, and I pump music on the way to my nice, beautiful accommodation, and I'm here as well because I understand that my accommodation is really my I. I understand my accommodation is really my IU Kuru, which is my I simplified into my I. I understand that no matter what, I understand I'm just lifting my points of view every single day. And when I lift it, I find something new every single day. I understand when I look you in the eye, I understand I straight away understand who you're going to be. I understand I straight away understand who you're going to be when I look you in the eye and I say I love you. Because I understand people's reactions much more because I look at people in the eye and I say I love you. I understand who you are. I understand who you are. I Understand that everybody is exposed right now in yourself, because understand that either way, you must grow yourself to be you must grow yourself to be foundational in yourself, so that I understand that I go back to my eye and I grow that point of view, because I understand that's something that I must grow. I must understand that when you grow into the nice, beautiful function of what you want to say, you say it differently, and you understand that multiplication in terms of what you say goes. You have to understand multiplication. Promise you, it's really your I love you. I love you. I mean, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. I promise you, that's all the time stables in the world. I promise you, that's all the financing you ever need. I promise you, everything that you need is say, I love you to more people. And understand that when you come in front of people and you're really going and promoting yourself every single day, you're looking at people in the eye and you're saying for them to go and lift people. You're saying for them to understand how you do life. And you're understanding either way that you're going to really give them that nice, beautiful knowledge, because you're showing it every single day. You're standing for something. And when you stand for something, you have to be this. You have to be copying this, man. I mean, this is something of treasure right here. I mean, this is something famous. I mean, come and check out my Instagram. I mean, get a photo. I mean, come and check out my YouTube channel. I mean, I'll teach you for the next 72 years something. I'll teach you very quickly about business. I mean, I have a YouTube channel. I mean, come here. I mean, come and talk to me. I mean, come and talk to my microphone. I'll never hurt you. I'll never hurt you. I mean, there's all people around you anyway. I mean, come and speak on the camera over here. I'm promoting you. I mean, say your Instagram and YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
I have a nice, beautiful YouTube channel, which is my Danny Milivojevic, and that's my Instagram. So understand that Instagram is very important, and YouTube is very important to have your own. I mean, you must have your own YouTube channel today, because I have over 600 hours of video content to teach you about any aspect of life.
Wow.
I mean, when you say wow, you say, I say wow.
Okay.
I is very important. You put your I first. Because I understand that if you want to be a star, you have to go on YouTube channel today and create 1 billion hours of videos about what you love to do. I mean, what do you love to do?
Gaming.
You say, I love gaming.
I love gaming.
I mean, you don't just say gaming, you say, I love gaming, because I is very important. I is something that you say, I love you. And without the I mean, Jesus says, don't cut the I out. You must say, I love gaming. Because if you say gaming without the I mean, then you're not listening to Jesus.
I say okay.
You say, I say, oh. I say okay. I mean, I realize that's excellent. I understand that one. I understand that's really good. Because start with the I first. And just how you do it is how you really start all the time. Understand any other questions you have?
I say no.
You say no, but guess what? You must say yes to my Instagram. You must say yes to my YouTube channel. You just have a photo for yourself. I'll be here for the next 72 years teaching your kids for generations. I understand either way. I have many mentors. I have billion-dollar mentors. I understand that no matter what, I go around the world. I have many mentors and my Jesus Christ as well. But either way, I get that information. I give it to you. I'm an insider. I'm somebody who has all that billion-dollar information you need. I give it to you, and then you go and help inspire other people.
I say wow.
I say wow. I say amazing, and you're my straight student right here. I'll give you an I+. I thank you very much. I understand that no matter what.
I
thank you.
ask, is that a good thing?
I mean, the best thing is know your I.
I say okay.
I say okay. I love you. I thank you. I understand no matter what. That whatever you want to do, you can ask me more questions or you can go with your family. I understand that I'm always respectful.
I say okay.
I say okay. I thank you. I thank you very much. I mean, what do you want to do now?
I say I do not understand.
I mean, do you want to ask me a question or do you want to go with your family?
I say we need to head somewhere, I think.
I mean, always start the question with I say. I mean, start your sentences with I first. I mean, you can say, I understand, I love you. You can also say, I need you to understand, I need you to do this for me. I is very important.
I say okay.
I say, okay. I understand that. I understand that when you want to put the microphone down, you can just go and understand that everything is okay. I understand you just must follow me though. You must get a photo. You must get a photo of this one. You must get a photo of this nice beautiful Instagram. I thank you. I realize that your mother did. I understand no matter what. Thank you. I realize whatever you want to do, you can just put the nice beautiful microphone on the floor and you can switch it off and understand no matter what that you say what.
I say okay.
I say okay. I realize no matter what, he understands the real basic of life.
And I say bye and thank you for teaching me this.
You say I say and I thank you for teaching me. I mean, you never start with the and. You say I say and.
I say okay.
I say okay. I thank you. I say goodbye.
I say goodbye too.
I say goodbye. Thank you very much, and I love you.
I say okay.
I say okay. I realize I love you anyway. Oh, thank you.
I say bye.
I say goodbye. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I realize I understand, but that kid can learn. I understand no matter what. I understand. Thank you very much. I thank you. I understand every single day. I understand no matter what, that what you're doing today must be something graceful. You must understand you must go and perform. You must outperform people. You must understand that what you want is just be great. I mean, just be great like this little kid that you just met me. And I realize you just met me. I understand I'm the little kid. I'm the little baby. But I understand no matter what, that this gentleman over here that just came with me, I realize that's a gentleman. I mean, I say okay. I say okay. I mean, I say okay. I say okay. I say okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can repeat it as many times as you want. But understand, you must say the I first. I mean, that's a basic rule of life. I say okay. I mean, that's it. I mean, either way, understand that when you're really living life, you have to lift yourself. You have to lift yourself. You have to lift yourself to greatness. You have to understand that what you want is what you get. So when you want something more, you go and hope for it much more, and you go and be that much more, and you go and deliver that much more, and you understand, I say okay.